We're in Mount Zion as the Braves host the Rochester Rockets. SEFCU Friday Night Showdown presented by Bob Riding's family of dealerships starts now. Good evening and welcome to SEFCU Friday Night Showdown presented by Bob Riding's family of dealerships. We're in Mount Zion as the Braves will host the Rochester Rockets in a Class 4A showdown. I mean, this will be a showdown. Paul Wapple, Adam Anderson. Beautiful night for high school football. It's week 2. The weather doesn't feel like week 2, and it doesn't feel like a week 2 game, does it?
No, all eyes in Class 4A in Illinois are going to be watching Mount Zion tonight. We've got a prize fight. This is going to be a big matchup. A little crisp in the air for early September, but I think we're going to have a good one here tonight.
Both teams ranked, Rochester 2 and 4A, Mount Zion's number 3. What do you see as the keys to tonight's game? SEFCU is your key to getting a new home loan.
First off, for both teams, it is you have to win the third phase. And what I mean by third phase is special teams. You need to make sure your extra points, your field goals are taken care of. Maybe bust a big punt return, create a turnover. But I think in a tight game like this, when you have two really good offenses and defenses, you need to win that third phase. And also, it's who's going to flinch first. And every prize fight, one fighter flinches, and then it's over for them. So is it going to be Mount Zion? Is it going to be Rochester? I don't know, but I'm really looking forward to it.
I am too. It's a playoff-like atmosphere tonight, and should be a great one. Right now, we're going to turn it over to our third member of the broadcast team, Spencer Davis, who has tonight's Brandt Professor of Agriculture field conditions. Spencer?
Hey, thanks, guys, and you really couldn't have asked for better weather, like you just said, for an early September matchup. It's not too sunny, but it is overcast, and that's going to be it's going to create a great ambiance out here. The field itself is turf, so we're not going to have to worry about any sort of, deterioration of the field throughout the game. This is built to last, and so this is going to be an excellent game, and the field is going to do its part. Paul, back to you.
We'll be back with the SEFCU Friday Night Showdown kickoff from Mount Zion in just a minute. Welcome back to Friday Night Showdown, presented by Bob Riding's family of dealerships. I'm Paul Wapple, Adam Anderson, Spencer Davis, and the entire SEFCU Friday Night Showdown crew in Mount Zion. I said it before, it's September, 5th? It feels like November.
Yes.
With the atmosphere we have here, number 2 and number 3 in Class 4A. Both 1-0. What else can we say, Adam?
Not much. Two very well-respected coaches, two teams that have played in recent state championship games. A lot of big-time, probably college football players playing tonight here, too. So, two great fan bases as well.
Beautiful night. Great crowd here. Gabe Shoemaker will kick it off momentarily. The Rockets will receive the ball as we open this game here in the first quarter. Week 2, we said both teams won their opener easily. Both teams scored more than 40 points. Big test for both of these schools tonight.
Yep. Both teams, I think, more known for offense, but I don't know. I think we're going to get maybe a little bit of a defensive battle here tonight.
Cornell Gregory and Corbin Gregory back to receive, both explosive. Let's see if one of them gets the opportunity to return it. And here's tonight's kickoff, brought to you by Staff Carpet, All-American Floors for All-American Floor Homes. And there's Corbin Gregory with the return. Mount Zion, good coverage on the opening kickoff.
So we'll get our first look at this Rochester Rocket offense. And the big question will be, what quarterback is going to be out here to lead these Rockets?
Here you see Gregory had a big game last week. Rockets played Gibson Southern from Indiana. And we know Derek Leonard has a lot of tricks up his sleeve, as always. Never know who'll be a quarterback.
Looks like we're going to get the senior Tanner Beal to start the game off tonight.
Here we go. Starts already. Tanner Beal on first down for the Rockets. Nope. Goes.
That's Gregory took
trying
the
to find
snap.
some room. Not much there. Cordell Gregory got the snap. The sophomore, 5'10", 150 pounds.
No, don't adjust your screens at home. There are 3 different Gregory brothers, 10, 22, 24. We'll try to do the best to keep track of them. But Cordell, he is the Swiss Army man. He'll do a little bit of everything on offense.
No gain. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. J.P. Leonard. Rolling throws. Complete at the 35-yard line. And that's enough for a first down for the Rockets. And that's a Brant Professional Agriculture first down. Brant, one of our first down sponsors all season long.
Great job by Tristan Stanton to find an opening just on a simple play-action rollout there for the Rockets.
On 1st and 10, there's the handoff. Gregory to the 41. Good pickup there. Check that. That's Caden Stout with the ball.
Stout had
use a lot of players.
Yeah, he had a great game last week against Gibson Southern as well.
Quickly back to the line. Leonard hands off. Oh, double reverse. Going left. Still on his feet. About the 48-yard line, so it turned out to be a nice play there. Nate Swaney, the junior, ends up with a good pickup for the Rockets.
Yeah, almost got snuffed out there in the backfield. Had a brave deep on that second handoff. A great job by Swaney to get the first down.
And that's another Brant Professional Agriculture first down. Rockets look to the sidelines for the play. J.P. Leonard from the gun. Hands off to Staten. On his feet, crosses midfield to the 46-yard line of Mount Zion. So, Caden Stout.
The running game doesn't get talked out a lot or enough here in Rochester, but good job by Stout. That's an easy first down run, picking up 5-6 yards.
Get a look at the Rochester head coach, Derek Leonard. J.P. Leonard throws right, complete. Mount Zion's there. Still got a couple of tough yards, did Nate Swaney on the completion. J.P. Leonard coming out.
J.C. Anderson was the one that disrupted that play. You know,
he sure did. Tanner
6'7", 240-pound playing defensive end. He's going to be one they have to keep an eye on tonight.
On 2nd down, Tanner Beal. Back to throw. Throws left. Complete to Staten to the 39-yard line. For Stout. Caden Stout.
Just a nice, easy throw there for Beal. It looks like they're just going to bring him in and out here. Just like a normal substitution with the quarterbacks. Coach Leonard's not afraid.
And that's another Brant Professional Agriculture first down. 1st and 10 from the 39 of Mount Zion. Opening drive. Snap goes to Gregory. Cordell Gregory on his feet still. What a pickup there. I think he got the first down.
Just going to see where they mark him down at.
Let's see.
He's going to be about a yard short, but great run. Just a few moves, and he's hard to bring down. He's not a big guy, but he's very elusive.
2nd and 1. J.P. Leonard back in. At quarterback for the Rockets. No score. Opening drive. Leonard fakes right, goes left, complete to Gregory, or Cordell Gregory, the sophomore.
Yeah, just a simple screen pass there for the Rockets, but got enough to get a first down.
And
there was a flag sitting on the far side of the field. I don't know if this is going to be a motion penalty or if somebody wasn't set, but we're talking about it a lot. Oh, nope, we're going to wave it off.
Okay.
We had 6 flags picked up last week. We're off to 1 here tonight.
So it's a Brant Professional Agriculture first down. I thought that's what it was. From the 24 now, Gregory, hands off, Stout. Rockets mixing it up. Offensive line doing well here in the first quarter.
And almost like a full line change. Again, I talked about Rochester's depth in the pregame show. They can bring in so many different skill guys. It's a luxury Derek Leonard loves.
Leonard fires it, incomplete. An incomplete. J.P. Leonard making sure that wasn't a fumble. It was an incomplete pass.
Great job by number 5 there, Connor Fox. broke up that screen pass early. He darts right in here and is all over Swaney on that one. So good job by the Braves defense.
3rd and 5 for the Rockets from the 20. Handoff, left side. Stout.
Had an opening there, but great tackle there by Mount Zion defensive backfield. I think the back 4 guys for both Mount Zion and Rochester on defense are going to be very important here tonight.
4th and 5. And remind you, we are in the red zone. That's the Griffiths Construction red zone. When you call Griffiths, you get a Griffiths. 1 4th down. Look at that, got some room. 1st down and more for Caden Stout and the Rockets. So Branch Professional Agriculture 1st down. The Rockets continue to move closer to that end zone.
Went with a
34 here in the 1st quarter.
A heavy package there, brought in a few extra big lineman type bodies.
Rockets quickly back to the line. Leonard flips it. Braves initially stopped it, and they do stop it. Nate Swaney. Not much doing that time for the Rockets as they mix it up a little bit.
They didn't fool number 18 there, big J.C. Anderson. You know, he gets a lot of hype offensively. He's a great defensive end. Again, at 6'7", 240 pounds. He can see a lot of what's coming, and he's got those big, long arms.
Hand off to Stout. Caden Stout stopped at the 10-yard line. Bring up 3rd down for the Rockets.
Again, great job up front. I think they're mixing up a little movement up front, confusing the Rochester offensive line.
Leonard to throw. Fires in the end zone. Almost intercepted. And boy, oh boy, you don't get much easier when Brody Lipa,
yeah, came across. I don't think JP saw him. He came from the opposite safety position, but great job by Lipa to come across the field and almost pick that ball off.
Rockets are fortunate there, so 3rd and 9. Make that 4th and 9 for the Rockets. They can get a time.
I think we're going to get a timeout here from Mount Zion. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Okay. So we'll take a look at that last play, Adam.
Yep. Take a look. JP scanned the right, came back to his left, stared him down, and then again, great read by Lipa. I'm sure he's kicking himself on not taking that ball the other way, but this is a big 4th down here early on for Rochester.
That's why the Braves wanted a timeout. Look at that. How about that? What a great crowd. Look at that. Students.
A lot of construction vests purchased over there. So
6:37 opening drive, opening quarter. And this is a Woods Basement Systems timeout.
Your home is where you feel happy, safe, and secure. With foundation problems, worrying is natural. Fixing it is crucial. Call Woods, the all things basementy experts, and fix it forever.
Thanks to Woods Basement Systems. 4th and 9 for Rochester.
Keep an eye on number 12, Nate Swaney. He's on that right side in the slot position.
Derek Leonard calling the play in. Empty backfield. Leonard back to throw. Looks right. Goes the end zone. Couldn't hang on to it. Pretty well thrown pass, but Nate Swaney couldn't hang on to it, so the Mount Zion Braves will take over on downs.
Again, great throw, and JP Leonard had a little pressure in his face, just had it over the outstretched hands of Swaney, and excellent job by the Mount Zion defense to bend but not break and give up a touchdown here against these Rochester Rockets. Now let's see if they can move the ball down the other way.
So now we'll see Keller Stocks. You talked about it, maybe underrated, really good quarterback. A lot of the attention, of course, goes to J.C. Anderson, the 6'7", 243-pound senior tight end who's an Ole Miss commit. 1st and 10, Mount Zion from their 9. Handoff. Oh, my goodness. Hello. Hey, that was holding make that Connor Broughton. Wow. How about that for a stop?
He came out of nowhere. I'm staring at the handoff, and he just fights off his block right there. He almost took the handoff out of Stock's hand. Great job up front. Yeah.
Loss of about 4 on the play. 2nd and 15. Wow. Mount Zion in a hole now. From the end zone. Stocks fires it to his man, J.C. Anderson. First down. Brand Professional Agriculture first down. Pretty nice when you have a 6'7" target, right?
Absolutely. And, you know, they call him a tight end. He is more of a receiver than a tight end, but he can block very well. And you might actually see him take some snaps lined up at a running back position. But to have that kind of safety blanket for Stocks is very, very nice.
1st and 10, Mount Zion from the 25. Back to throw, Stocks. In trouble. And he does go down. The Rockets defense comes up with a sack there. And
Andrew Bridge and Wesley Sheridan right there, number 60. We're both in on that one. Bridge at 6'3", 215. Had that early pressure. If you take a look at the replay, he got in Stock's face right there. And then Sheridan came in and cleaned him up.
2nd and 19 for the Braves. Stocks keeps it, flag on the play.
We're going to get a 5-yard penalty on Mount Zion.
So, Rochester fans
Illegal procedure again.
cheering. Flag will move the Braves back even deeper in their own territory here.
Yeah, Coach Etherton can't be happy about how this offensive series has played out. Had a negative play and then got a big first down, but now we've got 2 negative plays back to back. Can't be happy about that.
2nd and 23, we'll call it. Back to throw is Stocks. Has some time. In trouble. Gets away.
Again.
Fires a long one. Got his man across midfield. Look at this. 30, 20, 10, 5. He's going to go. Jacob Harvey, and that's a SEPQ touchdown. Holy cow. Wow.
Derek Leonard called Jacob Harvey one of the most underrated wide receivers in the state. He just got behind the Rochester Rocket defense. I think Cornell Gregory was peeking too much into the backfield there and was looking at his boys up front to maybe get a sack, and he lost track of where Harvey was going. Can't do that. He's too quick and too good.
Mount Zion will attempt the extra point to try to make it 7-0. Gabe Shoemaker will try the extra point.
We're missing the guy. I talked about it as a key to the game. Special teams has to be important tonight.
Elwick the holder. Kick is up. Plenty leg, and it is good. 7-0 Mount Zion here in the first quarter. We'll take a break. Back with more SEPQ Friday Night Showdown from Mount Zion in just a minute. Back to SEPQ Friday Night Showdown presented by Bob Riding's Family Dealerships. First quarter action, 4:35 to go. The Mount Zion Braves, the home team, they strike first on the big touchdown pass there to Jacob Harvey.
Yeah, not much had went right for Mount Zion in that first drive. They had the complete pass to J.C. Anderson that got him a first down, but then a sack,
penalty,
penalty, and then Harvey gets behind the Rochester Rockets secondary, and he doesn't need much space to go the distance, and he did just that.
We'll see how the Rockets respond here. What a big play. And we talked about it. Both teams very explosive offenses. But, yeah, things weren't going very well for Mount Zion. But they have the lead here in the first quarter. So, Gregory and Gregory back. Deep for Rochester. And there is another staff carpet kickoff.
Deep kick.
Deep kick. Touch. Wow. So Corbin Gregory, no chance to return that one. The Rockets will start 1st and 10 from their own 20 here. They get the ball for the second time tonight.
Yeah, Gabe Shoemaker, that's a boot.
That is. There's a little bit of a breeze, but not that much one. That was all him.
Again, that takes away maybe the explosive return ability of the Gregory brothers back there.
All right. 1st and 10 from the 20. Leonard looks to throw. Gets away. Going to keep it. Tucks it away.
I think he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. See where they mark it.
Great coverage downfield. Didn't really have any open options, but just tuck and run and did what he could to not lose any yards there.
On 2nd down, Leonard looks to throw again. Has some time. Hit hard. Got it away. Oh, I see. Let's see if there's a flag on that. Oh, the Rocket fans are not happy about that.
And I wouldn't be happy either. Eli Cox, who I talked about, is
Here's the replay.
Another guy that I don't think he caught a pass, but he's a heck of a player. If you can see on the replay there, number 12 from Mount Zion, which I can't find his name right now, but had a nice hold of that white jersey. Will Moore.
3rd and 12 from the 18. New quarterback, it's Tanner Beal. Throws. Incomplete. Intended receiver Nate Swaney.
He took a huge hit at the end of that play from J.C. Anderson. Beal, not a small guy either, but Anderson laid a big hit on him as he let go of that football.
So now 4th and long for Rochester. Punt situation for the Rockets here. Mount Zion's defense comes up big on this series of downs. J.P. Leonard, pretty good punt. And at midfield. And we're going to send it down to Spencer, who's with our title sponsor, CEFCU.
Thanks, guys. I'm standing by with Austin from CEFCU here in Decatur. And Austin, talk to me a little bit about what it means to be partnering with Friday Night Showdown yet again.
So CEFCU's really excited to once again be a partner for Friday Night Showdown. We love to show up for our community, so this is just another way to do that.
And so talk to me about what events you guys are coming up with. I know that you guys always want to be involved in the community.
Yeah, so CEFCU will be here in Decatur at Boo at the Zoo. We will have a table there, so come see us if you're out at Boo at the Zoo. We also have a couple events here in Springfield coming up. Shoes, Brews, and Business, we will be there with a table, vendor booth, and then we will also be at Zooly Gooly in Springfield as well. So come see us.
Austin, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for partnering with us once again. Guys, back to you.
Thank you very much, Spencer, and thanks to CEFCU. Back to live action here.
Tried to get it out to J.C. Anderson there after a play action. And Stocks, again, made a great move to evade a Rochester Rocket defender. But great tackle by Tanner Beal on Anderson to not let him get going anywhere.
2nd and 9 for the Braves from the Rocket 49-yard line. Stocks rolling. Flag on the play. Complete. Still on his feet. Down inside the 30-yard line. Let's see what the flag is all about.
It's going to be holding on the offensive line there.
Jacob Harvey, the reception, but the Rocket fans, before the flag went up, were screaming and yelling. So bring it back.
Yeah, Connor Broughton, number 88, is wrecking some havoc up front for this Mount Zion offensive line. I'm sure Coach Etherton is not pleased, but it seems to be the speed that he possesses is really becoming an issue for the Mount Zion offense.
So mark it at the 41-yard line. 2nd and 19 for the Braves. They lead 7-0 here in the first.
Interesting formation here. We got 4-by-1, and on the 1 is J.C. Anderson at 6'7", and then Cornell Gregory at 5'8".
Stocks fakes it, lost it. No, he did not lose it, but he lost yardage. Number 88 again for Rochester is in on there. Connor Broughton, he had some help.
Yeah, he has been huge up front outside of the one touchdown play, and even then I think he was in the backfield early on that play. He has been quite a problem for Mount Zion.
So you've got a longer way to go now, the Braves do. 2nd and 26.
I told people this was going to be a defensive
You did
ball
say
game.
that. You did say that, yes.
And outside of the one play, I really think it was.
Stocks finds his man, complete. Stopped at the 40-yard line. Reception made by Ricky Jones. First time called his number tonight. The 6'1", 134-pound senior.
Jones, a speedster there, just throwing a screen pass there on 3rd down. Rochester came out in an interesting tactic. Had all their defensive backs standing at the first down marker and then waited for them to catch it and then came up and made a big tackle.
So 4th and 20 for the Braves. Punt formation.
It's Corbin Gregory back to get this punt.
Good punt. High punt. Maybe not quite yardage. Wow, gets a good box right right now. We're going to check in with Spencer with the Grunig Health and Wealth Sideline Report. Spencer?
Hey guys, and this is a fantastic matchup. We've been talking about it for the last couple of hours just through all the shows and programming we've done. But this is the first time these two programs have faced off since 2016. That was Patrick Etherton's first season here at Mount Zion, and it was in the Sweet 16 of the state tournament. This is a great game, and it was one of those that Rochester won 63-21 en route to another state championship. But for now, we've got a good one on the way. Back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Spencer. And at quarterback, Tanner Beal, the handoff to Nate Swaney on first down.
Coming right at Spencer Davis. I think they heard him talking about that 2016 matchup. And that was that Mount Zion team was a really, really good one, but just ran into a buzzsaw as the Rochester Rockets.
J.P. Leonard back into quarterback, hands off.
That one went to Cordell Gregory, and there was nothing doing in the middle of that field. And that is a pass as well for you statisticians at home. So if Gregory would have dropped it, it would have just been incomplete.
3rd and 7 for the Rockets. They trail 7-0. Hand off. Nope. Leonard keeps it. Looking, scrambling, in trouble. Goes down.
Got to hold on to that football.
For a loss. And who else? J.C. Anderson in on part of that. Throws J.P. Leonard for a loss.
Anderson and number 14, Calvin Becker, a junior. Again, up front, both ways are really causing problems for these offensive line.
Rockets in punt formation on 4th and 15. J.P. Leonard. Braves will let it go. Takes a Rochester bounce.
We got a far flag. I think we've got a little extracurricular activities. We'll see who they call this one on.
Ball's at the 31-yard line, but like we said, let's see what the call is here. With 18 seconds to go in the first quarter. Pretty quick quarter.
Yeah. Especially after last week.
Yes, that was a long game. A great game.
Great game.
Just long for a high school game. Here's the... Going to get the call.
After the reception, or during the reception, personal foul, 25.
Okay.
Unnecessary roughness, 15 yards from the end. First down.
Braves have the ball. Looks like at the 40... Let's see where they spot it.
They called out number 25, Caden Stout. I didn't see exactly what happened, but
I didn't either. And I want to let you know that Friday Night Showdown is available streaming live on newschannel20.com and on News Channel 20's Facebook page. You can also find a link to complete game videos from this season on newschannel20.com. Friday Night Showdown, week 2. So the big penalty there. Mount Zion starts 1st and 10 from their own 46 here with 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Stocks did himself. It's out of bounds. Naturally crosses midfield. Good pickup on first down for the Braves.
That's their first positive run play they've had here tonight, so hopefully they can build off of that good first down run.
2nd and 5 for the Braves. Bullhurst in the backfield. Second. Back to throw. No, not now. Rockets right there. Parker Seifert right there with the stop.
Stocks thought he had a second to throw that football, but it went away quickly.
All right, we're going to take a break. Back with more SEPQ Friday Night Showdown from Mount Zion in just a minute. Stay with us. Welcome back to SEPQ Friday Night Showdown, presented by Bob Riding's Family of Dealerships. Look at that beautiful sky right now. Second quarter just about set to get underway here in Mount Zion. The Braves lead after one quarter, 7-0, and just got a score. Glenwood up 20-0 after one quarter.
Braves will up 21-0 on Petersburg Quarter. I know that was a game we talked about in the pregame show. That was in the first quarter as well.
3rd and 14 for Mount Zion. Stocks has time. Rolling. Better get rid of it. He can't. Oh, did he?
Now,
did he get rid of that, or was he down? Let's see what.
Well, there's got to be a receiver in the area, or that's intentional grounding. I think they're going to talk about it right now. There has to be a receiver in the area in high school. You just can't throw the ball out of bounds.
I didn't see one.
And flag came out, so it is going to be probably intentional grounding here on the Braves.
Huge penalty if that indeed is the call, because you not only you lose a down.
Oh, we're picking it up. Okay.
We've got the advantage of replay. We're going to show it to you. See what you think. You're at home or wherever you're watching this game.
So
Stockton was in trouble.
Yeah, stepped out. Wasn't?
How did he get?
I think he
might
was
have been down.
I think he was, and maybe that's. They did move it back, so maybe that is why they picked up the flag that he was down. Okay, then we'll allow it.
4th and 14. Punt formation for Mount Zion. High snap. Ooh, pretty darn good punt there.
And that's going to bounce on this turf.
The Rockets will not try to return it. What a Braves roll there. So 1st and 10, Rochester from their own 13-yard line, trailing 7-0. And right now, time for the Smart Local 218 Fan Cam. The Smart Local 218 Fan Cam. Look at it, plenty of smiles tonight. Love the construction vest and all the creative clothing and items the students and everybody's wearing.
A few stocking hats on in here tonight, Paul.
It's going to be a little chilly.
Next week we might be in shorts, according to
no.
the great weather people. I don't know, maybe.
Well, hang on. I'll come back to you on that in a second. First down. Gregory.
Handed off to Stout there.
Stout that time.
But Gregory was at quarterback again. We called him. He's going to be all over the place.
What I was going to say to you, Adam, is next week that might be the weather, but we won't. We're taking a break.
That's true.
There's a NASCAR Xfinity Series race.
I'll be in shorts at home.
We'll be at SHG.
SHG.
2 weeks.
2 weeks
from tonight. SEPQ Friday Night Showdown. 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Leonard. Going deep left side. Overthrows his man. Rockets want a flag.
Yeah,
because
they're going to get one. Yeah.
Greg didn't have a chance to get it, and he still got hit hard by the Mount Zion defender, so that'll be an unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, you have to make an act on the football, and that's a play they're trying to take out of the game. I completely understand that Brody Lipa has to be smarter than that, because that's going to cost his team 15 yards.
And your defense has been playing very well.
Very well.
Pass interference.
They're going to call it pass
on the
interference.
defense. Okay. 15-yard penalty.
Still a big penalty.
First down.
Help the Rockets.
15-yard penalty.
So, yeah.
First down.
Number 7, Justin Allgaier, sponsored by Brandt, of course, and will race next Friday night from Bristol, Tennessee is where the race is. So, it's a playoff race, too.
Always
so
a good one
hope he
to
does
watch.
well. Yes. CW will carry that as the officials mark that one off. And that is a Brandt Professional Agriculture first down for Rochester. 1st and 10 now. Leonard, pitches it back. Look at this.
Got some white jerseys out in front of him.
Still going to push back to the 35.
There's
See
another
where they
flag on
spot
the
it.
play,
Another
though.
flag.
Holding
Yep.
on the
Cornell
offense, number
Gregory.
53.
Rochester.
Holding on the offense, number 53. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat
Called that
first
one
down.
on number 53, Kate Jones. They had a whole line of white jerseys out in front of Gregory.
Here's the replay. Adam, somebody just stopped by here. Do you know this young lady?
I think so.
ABC News Channel 20 anchor, co-anchor.
There's no parking here.
No parking. She had a tough time parking. On 10:50 to go here. You just here to enjoy the game? You here to watch the game? Enjoy the game?
Yes, absolutely. Come by, say hi.
All right.
Okay, here I am.
Let's see. Here she is. Oh boy.
I'm not sure what our officials are talking about here.
The spare mic. Okay. Put her on. Put her on. Put it on. You're on. This is live. All right. You tell them who
That's
you
how
are.
we do it.
Tell them who you are and what you do.
Yes, Dawn Sterling
Yes.
with News Channel 20, Fox, Illinois, CW. Out here hanging out for the Mount
There she
Zion
is.
Rochester game. Hey!
Best looking one of the bunch here. No doubt about
she
that.
definitely helps
Good
us
to
out.
see you, Dawn.
Yeah, ran into some friends on the way in, had a long walk to park.
Yeah, you said you had a hard time finding us. We do kind of blend in over here.
Yes,
So.
I'm over at Fletcher Park.
Okay. No, but thanks for making the effort. You like high school football?
Yes,
All right.
absolutely.
Stay here, Dawn. Okay, on first down. Rockets get some positive yardage there. We've got a good game here, Dawn. 7-0, as you see in the second quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Two really powerhouse teams.
They're very well matched. I said that tonight at 6.
Did you?
They're very similar communities.
Yeah,
Of
absolutely.
people
Absolutely.
in
said,
general.
Yeah.
Well said, very supportive. On 2nd and 8. Good pickup.
Now, did you make a prediction of who was going to win here tonight?
Well, just because I live in Decatur still, I'm gonna go with Mount Zion.
All right, yeah, we respect it.
Oh, and they're winning 7-0.
Yeah,
So
yes,
I'll just,
they are.
Caden,
It's only one touchdown though.
Caden Stout with the carry. Absolutely beautiful night, isn't it, Dawn? It's just
It is.
It's stunning.
Cannot beat this for second night of Friday Night Football.
That's a brand professional close to first down. And look at this on first down. He might go into the house. Let's see. Fausto on his feet. Down inside the 3 is Caden Stout. Whoa, what a run.
That's what I said. I said, hey, Mount Zion going to win, and there you go. Let's go
I
Rochester
think the
Rockets.
Rochester faithful might
You
want to
fired
have
them
you
up.
on the broadcast
Yeah.
because
And that-
this is the best drive they put together all night.
And Dawn, that is a brand professional agriculture first down, and now they are inside the Griffiths Construction Zone, red zone, the Griffiths Construction red zone. On first and goal, Rochester moving the ball. Tanner Beal, quarterback, keeps it, calls his number, and he's in. Sefkew touchdown for the Rockets. Just like
Now
that,
we have a
7-6.
game.
We
Now
do,
we've got
Dawn.
a game.
A great
Now we've
game
got a
now.
game.
Oh my goodness. How about that?
One simple big play from Caden Stout had really kind of flipped the momentum. And really, that was really the first kind of drive that Rochester's fully finished and put together tonight.
Rockets will attempt the extra point. The fans are fired up. Carson Berberet will attempt the extra point. Low kick. Don't think. No
I think
good.
He missed it.
So 7-6. Rochester trails Mount Zion, but it's a close game. We're going to take a break. Back with more Sefkew Friday Night Showdown for Mount Zion in just a minute. Welcome back to Sefkew Friday Night Showdown, presented by Bob Riding's Family of Dealerships. I'm Paul Wapple, Adam Anderson, Spencer Davis, our sideline reporter. But we've got a good one, just like we thought we would. And the crowd's fired up, 7-6. Mount Zion leads Rochester. The Rockets just got on the board, missed the extra point, but we've got a good one. We thought we'd have one, and it is. So
we had a surprise visit
Yes.
from Don Sterling, special guest.
ABC News Channel 20, Fox, Illinois, and CW report. Yes, great to see Don. Thanks for stopping by and helping us out here. You see the Rockets looking at some of the plays.
Coach Nelson getting his offensive line together to really talk about. They had success in that drive moving the football. You know, had the 2 penalties that kind of moved them back and forth, but we're in for a big one.
And there's a staff carpet kickoff by Carson Berberet, fielded at the 10. Rockets with good coverage. Return will not go to the 20-yard line, so.
You know, I talked about winning the third phase special teams. What I will, you know, kind of notice, Carson Berberet, I believe, is a soccer player and got here as the game was starting, so I'm not sure how many kicks he was able to practice before he went out there on that first extra point, so that could have played into him, you know, taking that one wide to the left.
1st and 10 Braves. Let's see how they respond here after the Rocket touchdown from the 19.
Let's see if Coach Etherton's made some adjustments up front to slow down Connor Broughton.
Stocks takes his time. Looks to throw, fires it, complete to Jacob Harvey. Still on his feet. Look at him. Boy, he's having a heck of a night, only in the second quarter.
Yeah, he's a dangerous receiver. They're going to move him around all over the field to really get him the football.
He can move. He's got great hands.
They're going to say he stepped out of bounds, Paul, so he did not get the first down like we thought.
Second down for the Braves now. Great camera work tonight, as always. Back to throw. Stocks fires it right. Complete. Trying to cut back. Still on his feet, now out of bounds is Kellen Bullhorse, the junior.
You know, that's as easy as a simple run play, too. Bullhurst, just a swing pass out there. They'll do a kind of a running back by committee. They'll get 3-4 guys different back there. Big third down here for the Rochester Rocket defense.
3rd and 4 from the 25-yard line. Stocks by himself. Empty backfield. 5 on the play clock. 2 on the play clock. Ooh, just got it off. Stocks fires it. Complete. Hit his own man at the 30-yard line.
It's going to be
reception by Brody Lipa.
Yeah, and it is enough for another Brant Professional Agriculture first down.
There it is. They move the chains. 1st and 10 Braves from the 30. And
I think they were going to
Mount
get
Zion move because Rochester.
Encroachment, defense, 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Against Rochester.
Good ball.
5 yards from Mount Zion.
Defense.
So
Still first down.
Take it.
second, or make it 1st and 5 now. 9:02 in the second quarter. Excuse me.
What I've noticed here is on this drive is they've put Jacob Harvey and J.C. Anderson on the same side together. That's got to be a lot for the Rocket defense to keep track of. How do you cover 2 dynamic playmakers like that?
And one of them is 6'7". Both pretty doggone good players. Back to throw. Stock steps up. Fires across the middle. Got a man complete. Who else? Jacob Harvey at the 36-yard line of Rochester. That's a Brant Professor Agriculture first down. And I'll tell you what, Stocks to Harvey is going pretty well tonight.
Absolutely, because again, J.C. Anderson's going to get a lot of the attention. Stocks comes from the outside position up through the seam. Tanner Beal's about a half second too late to make a break on that ball.
Not an easy throw either. 1st and 10 from the 37. Stocks looks, dumps it across the right side.
Screen pass.
Gregory, complete. Harvey again. They've got the Rockets off balance here now on defense.
Those big plays, and they're getting right back on ball. Neither team is going to huddle or take that much time between plays, and Mount Zion's picked up the tempo.
Bullhorse in the backfield.
And they're going to get another.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Dead ball. Encroachment. On the defense. 5-yard penalty. It'll be first down.
Oh, you know the Rockets coaching staff's not happy about that. And that is another Brant Professional Agriculture first down for Mount Zion. We got a heck of a crowd here too tonight, Ed. I mean,
absolutely. We're now looking
packed.
around there, 2-3
Standing
deep
wide.
on standing.
First and 10, Mount Zion. From the 23 of Rochester. Back to throw is Stocks. Looking, steps up, fires it toward the end zone. Flag on the play. Did he still catch it? He's still caught.
No, they
No,
waved
he did
it
not.
off, but
flag interference.
it'll be
More
interesting
likely
on who they
calls.
call this on, because they were both pushing and shoving and grabbing. So
And let's see what they do call here. There was pushing in the back from both sides. Here we go.
Defensive pass interference.
they're going to call it on Rochester.
15 yards.
Rockets not happy. Here we go. Again, the advantage of replay we have. Stock steps up.
We're not going to see it in
Fires
this view,
it.
but right there before that ball
Hard to
got there.
Yeah, hard to tell from that point of view.
J.C.
And Mount
Anderson
Zion's
being 6'7", if he puts his arm out, that's a tough play there for number 12, Nate Swaney. He was just trying to do what he can. That's a 15-yard penalty.
And another Brant Professional Agriculture first down. And they're also in, the Braves are, the Griffiths Construction red zone with 7:26 left in the second quarter. Back to throw. Stocks in trouble, steps up. Rockets trying to bring him down, and they do. That's a pretty good stop there, because Stocks was trying to find a hole.
Xander Bridge brought him down there at the line of scrimmage. I thought maybe he got a yard, but no, they marked him back at the 11.
So second down and 10 from the 11. Stocks rolling. Fires it. Good defense by the Rockets. They had a big target there, the Mount Zion Braves did, and the Rockets defense came up with a pretty darn good play there.
Yeah, that was Brooks Gavin, number 1, that slid right underneath it. I think he got maybe a hand or two on it. Again, rolling left as a right-handed quarterback, you got to make sure you square your shoulders. Stocks did that to put some heat on it, but Gavin read it correctly and almost took it the other way.
So third and 10, Mount Zion.
Again, keep an eye on number 18 on the far side. At 6'7", all they need to do is put it in the air to J.C. Anderson.
Stocks looks, he goes to Anderson. Some movement, that flag right away.
Pass interference.
That's got to be interference, yeah.
I know Eli,
Wow.
I believe that's number 6 over there, Eli Cox.
Interference. Defense.
Can't engage.
Be half distance to the goal.
Even if it's just hanging there, it's going to get called every time.
Here you see it.
No, that's number 5, Reese Gade. That's an easy call for an officiating crew, and just an unfortunate thing for the Rochester Rockets.
And another Brant Professional Agriculture first down. First and goal. Braves from their Rockets 6-yard line. 6:39 left in the second quarter. 7-6 Braves lead. See how Mount Zion plays it here. Stocks looks right, fires it. Good defense by Gregory. Nice stop.
Yeah, Cornell shot his hand right in there. It was a great route by Jacob Harvey.
So looks like Mount Zion is going to attempt a...
So what we thought was pass interference might have just been a hold, which did not give them a first down. I was very confused on why.
Apologies, sorry.
Yeah.
And here's the field goal attempt. Plenty of leg. It's up, and it is good. Gabe Shoemaker A 22-yard field goal. And
great kick there by Shoemaker. And put that one deep. That could have been good from 40 yards.
And let's send it to News Channel 20. Sammy St. Jean is with our presenting sponsor, the Bob Ridings family of dealerships.
Sammy St. Jean joined alongside Wade Miller from Westtown Ford in Jacksonville. And week 1, it's already under our belt. We're here to week 2. What's the mentality, attitude we're taking into week 2? Is we got a week under our belt now?
Yeah, you shake out some of those cobwebs. There's an awful lot of nerves and butterflies that first week. Your coaching staff gets to get into their film room, look at what they like, what they need to do better. Obviously preparing for a different opponent. So there's a lot of kinks that get worked out between week 1 and week 2. Coaches are always glad to get that first week under their belt to kind of feel like the season's underway.
And then this game itself was one of the most exciting on the schedule. Mount Zion, they were in a championship game last year, as well as Rochester. We know who they are. What's got you most excited about this game?
Yeah, that's a heavy hitter game between two teams, programs that have had a lot of success over the last several years. Great fan bases, a lot of enthusiasm, a good early playoff atmosphere type game early in the season.
And that'll do it for us here. We'll send it back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you very much, Sammy, and thank you to the Bob Ridings family of dealerships being our presenting sponsor this season on SFP Friday Night Showdown. 5:56 to go. 10-6 Braves after the Shoemaker field goal, 22-yarder. And boy, penalties really obviously hurt Rochester on that Braves drive there.
Yeah, I know defensive coordinator Steve Beaker is going to have to go back and talk about when you have a 6'7" player like J.C. Anderson, you might have to put another guy over the top of him, or put in a taller player like an Eli Cox or a Brooks Gavin. But having Cornell and Cordell Gregory, nothing against those guys, but we're all vertically challenged, and when you have such a big body too, he's not just a slim 6'7", he can cause some damage.
Cornell Gregory, Corbin Gregory, back deep, and it is a deep kickoff. No, touchback.
Yep, in high school, once it crosses that line, you can't bring it out.
Gregory wanted to. So 6:23 to go here to see if how the Rockets come back on offense. And Friday Night Showdown is available streaming live on newschannel20.com and on News Channel 20's Facebook page. You can also find a link to complete game videos from the season on newschannel20.com. 1st and 10, Rochester from their own 20. J.P. Leonard. Hands off, and it's not J.P. Leonard. It's Tanner Beal in a quarterback. Rockets keep it on the ground on first down.
Another tough run there by Caden Stout.
Give him 3, 2nd and 7. Beal hands off. Staten again.
He's going to be
38.
close, but I think he's going to be about a yard short of a first down.
Caden Stout.
Stout, big tall runner here for the Rockets at 6'3", 185, but he's tough to bring down.
3rd and 2, hand off.
I don't think he got it.
No, I don't think he did either. Wow.
It's going to be close, but
see what his forward part is. Braves read that as Caden Stout tried to get it. Let's see.
Side judge walking in. Oh, we're bringing in some bigger bodies here, I think.
Let's see if they're going to go.
I think Coach Leonard's going for it here. You got Jory Myron and Connor Broughton in the backfield.
4th and 1 from the 29, their own 29. Rockets going for it. Beal hands off.
He did not get it.
No, stop. Big time. The Braves stop the Rockets. And you want to have some pressure on your defense now. Rochester has that.
Yeah, absolutely. Evan Howley, 44 there for the Braves. Sniffed that one out in a hurry, and great job up front by the Braves defensive line to really get deep and penetrate into that Rockets backfield.
Tonight at 10:15 on ABC, join us at the News Channel 20 Sports Desk to get all of your local high school football highlights with the Friday Night Showdown recap on News Channel 20. 10-6, Mount Zion leads. They have the ball. Excellent field position. 1st and 10 from the Rocket 27-yard line. Keller Stocks looks to throw, steps up, in trouble, gets rid of it. Out of bounds. Some of the Rocket fans saying, hey, was anybody in the area? No flag.
You can't intentionally throw the ball out in high school football, but I guess they're going to say this was in the area of receiver. But good job by Stocks just to get the ball out of his hands anyways.
So 2nd and 10 for Mount Zion. J.C. Anderson lined up on the left side. Big target. We've got Jacob Harvey as well, number 2, next to Anderson.
I think we're going to maybe see some outside pressure here. Number 1, Brooks Gavin creeping up towards the line of scrimmage. Now he's going to back off.
Back to throw. Stocks throws it. Incomplete, tipped by the Rocket defense. So it'll be 3rd and 10.
Now I'll give Cornell Gregory a pat on the back here, but he has got to be careful. He let Jacob Harvey get behind him again. I'm sorry, that was Lipa that was behind him. He's got to stop turning defenders loose and looking at Stocks in the backfield, or bad things can happen. That was underthrown, so he's able to get his mid up there on it and bat it away, but he's got to be careful.
So 3rd and 10 from the 27 for Mount Zion. Haven't been able to do anything so far on this drive.
I think we're going to get a timeout here by Coach Heatherton.
Former Milliken coach. As Adam said, calls timeout on absolutely stunning night. Like I said, feels like November with this kind of atmosphere, Adam. A big crowd, and number 2 and third-ranked team, third-ranked team in Class 4A in the state of Illinois. A lot of eyes on this game, and we can see why.
And honestly, I think this could be the prequel to a rematch that could happen later on this fall, even because both these teams are squarely in Class 4A. They're going to be in the same South bracket. So this is a matchup that we could see, second quarterfinal, semifinal rounds. So I know the coaches might have played it down as, this is,
just another game.
Yeah, just another game, non-conference game, but we all know how important it is.
Of course, we are in a Woods Basement Systems timeout right now, and appreciate Woods Basement Systems. 4:34 left in the second quarter. Second quarter has been a little slower than the first quarter, but obviously we've got a dandy here, 10-6, and hope you're enjoying it wherever you're watching this high school football game, Friday Night Showdown, and it is a showdown tonight.
One thing Coach Enderton's going to have to talk about is they have had 0 running game here in this first half. It has pretty much been on the arm of Keller Stocks, and what running they have done has just been what he's been able to pick up.
Back to throw, Stocks rolling left, in trouble, down! Who did it? Who got him? 88. All three. Number 8 and 88 got him. How about that?
Again, and not only is that going to bring up 4th down, that might actually push them out of a potential field goal try from Shoemaker.
And that's Connor Broughton and Xander Bridge. How about that? Wow. Big play for the Rocket D there.
So, as Coach Heatherton, do you maybe do a little pooch punt where you ask Stocks just to take a snap and kick it? Or, hey, I've got 2 dynamic playmakers, let's just go for it.
They're going to go for it, it looks like. 4th and 10 from the 37. Nope. Timeout.
They're going to talk about it.
Maybe they were going to try to draw the Rockets off side. Who knows?
Yeah, one thing the
Woods Basement Systems timeout.
One thing the Braves are going to have to talk about at halftime is how can we get a run game going. A good run game might alleviate some of this pressure that Stocks has felt, but the run game for the Braves has not been there here tonight in what's been a very tightly played ball game.
And, oh, how about that? What a great shot of the moon. Look at that. Sure feels like fall, doesn't it?
It does.
It feels, and it looks like fall. Look, again, a huge crowd. Both sides tonight. Great facility here. Braves do a great job. Great host. Got a lot of media coverage on this game tonight. Radio station behind us.
Gotta say,
CBS.
Shout out to the mayor of Mount Zion, Luke Williams, one of my college buddies. I know he loves living in the community and it talks well about him. And you can see why this is a great place to watch a football game.
4th and 21. It does look like Mount Zion is going to go for it from the Rockets' 37-yard line.
J.C. Anderson by himself on the far side.
Stocks back to throw. Getting away from trouble. Better hurry, get rid of it. Oh, he's got some room now. And he still can throw, and he does throw. Fires it in the end zone. Almost picked off. And I tell you what, Mount Zion saved an interception right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the Rockets defense had an INT just about there. Cordell Gregory.
Yeah, Cordell Gregory. The other Gregory brother that we haven't mentioned much tonight. And Stocks was lucky. He was about maybe a shoelace away from crossing the line of scrimmage too, which would have been an illegal forward pass, but
he got it off, didn't he? That was amazing. He can scramble. So it's 10-6, Mount Zion Rockets now with the ball.
Plenty of time for this Rochester offense to get.
J.P. Leonard back in quarterback, hands off. And Caden Stout with the carry. J.P. Leonard, the nephew of head coach Derek Leonard, Brad Leonard's son. Derek's son, of course, quarterback for the Rochester freshman high school football team. 2nd and 6. There's a handoff again to Stout. Trying to find some room. He does. Crosses midfield and see where they mark him out of bounds, but he gets enough for a Brant Professional Agriculture first down.
You know, Caden Stout is one of those guys that doesn't look like he's moving very fast, but he just keeps moving, does not slow down, can shed hits like he is a smaller running back, but at 6'3", he's a big target. He is, I think, one of the underrated aspects of this Rocket offense.
J.P. Leonard steps up, looks to throw. Now he's going to run it, keep it himself. Got some room. First down. Oh, look like a face mask. Nope, guess not. But that's a Brant Professional Agriculture first down. J.P. Leonard and the Rocket offense are fired up.
They're on the move. They're going to get right back on this ball and put some heat on the Braves.
Great poise by J.P. Leonard there.
Yeah, kept his eyes downfield too, and then finally decided to take off.
Throws on incomplete. It's in receiver Nate Swaney. Stops the clock, 2:45 to go. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Rockets. They trail by 4. I hear the band warming up, Adam. Close to halftime. Leonard by himself on 2nd down. Trips left. Leonard looks left. Now he looks right. Got his man. Couldn't quite hang on to Nate Swaney. Maybe overthrown just a little bit. Right now, we're going to send it down the field for the Grunig Health and Wealth Sideline Report. Spencer?
Yeah, thanks, guys. And again, we talk about football being a game that's won in the trenches, and this game is that right now. All of the defensive lines for both sides really getting up the field very well. So on that recent drive, we've got J.P. Leonard moving up into the pocket and making that escape, and that's something that Keller Stocks is more than capable of doing himself. We'll see that. We'll see if they keep doing that as the game progresses. Back to you.
Thank you, Spencer. 3rd down and 10 now for Rochester. Leonard fakes it, keeps it, going to throw, steps up, in trouble and sacked. Luckily, he held on to that ball, but the Mount Zion defense, Calvin Becker, the junior, was in on that one, number 14.
Yeah, J.C. Anderson put his hands up. You know, J.P. Leonard's going to see this late right there. He had Cordell Gregory coming open across the field, but I don't think he could see him, and that's when he had to bring that ball down and took a sack right there.
4th and 15 after the loss. Rockets could punt it, but it looks like they're going for it. You never know. Leonard looks to throw, has some time, fires left side, got a man in stride. Incomplete. I thought he had it. Number 24, Gregory, had it. Couldn't quite hang on to. That's Cornell Gregory.
Layden Morrow, I think, got his Landon, I'm sorry. I think he got his hand in right there and flipped it out of Gregory's hands. Great defensive effort by the Braves.
Definitely. 1:52 to go. The Braves defense holds. They also hold a 4-point lead. Got to give you some credit, Adam, so far. I mean, you said low-scoring game, and that's what it is. You got two heavyweights.
Yep.
People think there's going to be 66, 50, 40 points, 50 points.
You know, when
doesn't always happen.
When the offense is always the top of the conversation, it's usually the unheralded defenses that steps up, and both these defenses are playing very well.
Stocks, hands off. Rockets with a quick stop there. Jacob Harvey gets the carry that time. I got to watch Harvey.
Yeah, they'll move him around. I wouldn't be surprised if we see J.C. Anderson take a Wildcat snap once or twice here tonight. He did it a few times last year. But the running game is something the Braves are going to have to make a point of contention for the second half.
2nd and 10. Oh, Rockets made he had to stop and got him. Good second effort there by Connor Broughton. Thought he had him. Still did a good job of stopping the Braves run there. And we got a timeout on the field.
It's by the Rockets.
Rochester takes it.
On that replay, I'm not sure if that's a read there for Keller Stocks or if that's a called run play. If it is a read, I think they might have to change up who they're reading, because Connor Broughton, that's the second time he's almost been there right as the handoff is taken.
And we are in a Woods Basement Systems timeout here with 1:07 to go in the second quarter. You just joined us, 10-6, Mount Zion leads to Class 4A powerhouses. Pretty darn good matchup for week number 2. And tonight, Friday Night Showdown is available streaming live on newschannel20.com and on News Channel 20's Facebook page. You can also find a link to complete game videos from this season on newschannel20.com. And I imagine we have a lot of folks checking out the game tonight. 1:07, second quarter. We'll have some other scores from the area.
I just got an update that I'm very surprised by. Williams was up 42-0 on Petersburg Porta in the first half. So the Bullets came out on home opener there at Paul Jenkins Field, and they have shown people that they're back.
3rd and 9 for Mount Zion from their own 39. Stocks in the gun. Fakes the handoff. In trouble. Better get rid of it. He does. Pitches it forward, and that's a live ball. And the Rockets have it. Going to go in for the end zone touchdown. A SFU touchdown. Look at that. And that's Nate Swaney. And it's a touchdown. A SFU touchdown. Nate Swaney.
I haven't watched the replay, Paul. I have no idea what happened there.
Reminded me a little bit of Tom Brady. Let's see what he does here. He threw it.
And then it popped up.
Oh, he caught it.
He caught it
wasn't
off
it was a pass.
He caught it off of
his teammate.
Another teammate.
Oh, my God.
Unbelievable.
Whoa. What a play. What a play.
That is
Rochester.
That is Sports Center worthy. Bounced off the back of his buddy, and Nate Swaney just happened to be right there to take it the other way.
And here it is. Stocks got rid of it.
It
40. Oh, my goodness.
41.
And that's, Parker Seifert.
Parker Seifert
gets a great assist on that.
Underneath it, couldn't catch it. They might be talking about it now anyways.
We couldn't tell, but we couldn't tell.
I don't think it hit the ground.
No, I don't either.
Because I think the ball would have died if it would have hit the ground. It wouldn't have popped up like that.
Nobody seemed to think that it wasn't an interception, right? Okay, let's see. Oh, here we
No, I don't think
let's see.
it hit
look at this great camera. Okay. Ooh, let's see.
See, right.
Spencer Davis says that was a shovel pass. And
does Spencer think it hit the ground?
Spencer, do you think it hit the ground? Because he's sent me a message.
They are going to say it hit the ground.
He did. Spencer says it hit the ground.
It did hit the ground.
Spencer
okay.
Davis, thank you. He's right there.
Right. It's so hard to tell right there.
For us, we couldn't.
His hands,
Wow,
Parker Cypher's hands were right underneath it.
Happened right in front of Spencer. He says it did hit the ground.
Okay.
Thank you, Spencer.
Thank you.
Spencer's better than the replay right there for just that play. Well, the Rockets aren't happy about that, Rocket fans. But they, wow, what a momentum swing there. There's Derek's asking Coach Leonard, saying what happened. Wow,
He just wants an explanation here. And
sure.
Honestly, by the officials, it's smart not to blow it dead right off the bat because they want to play it out and then talk about it.
So watch it. You see if we can see it hit the ground here. It's hard. Okay. We get the replay. This is a good angle.
Okay,
oh, yes.
It did hit the ground.
It did. Thank you. Great camera work. Great camera work. It hit the ground. It hit the ground. Yes.
But, Parker Cypher's hand did hit it, and that's why the ball popped up. If it was just simply hit the ground, the ball would have died down. His hand did hit it a little bit.
So now 4th and 9 for Mount Zion. We're still at 10-6 ball game. That Rocket fans want to stop here. They want that ball back before halftime. Punt formation for Mount Zion.
Yeah, I think Coach Beaker, the defensive coordinator, they want maybe intentional grounding or to see if was he down before he even threw it. And I think that's the discussion we're having right now. But the issue is that play has happened 3-4 minutes ago right now. It's hard to tell as an official, was anybody in the area anyways?
Holy smokes. Wow. You talk about some excitement tonight. Still got another half to go. So punt formation for Mount Zion. It's been a while since we've had a play, isn't it?
Yeah.
A lot of discussion, a lot of time there. A little chill in there, too.
Letting both head coaches know what's going on, what the decision was, and talking through that.
Brandon Rhodes is in punt formation for the Braves. And the Rockets are certainly anticipating a punt here.
And I would imagine you're going to get a quick kick because the Rockets look like they're coming after it.
Corbin Gregory, the lone man back for Rochester. And I think we'll get another play sometime in our lifetime here. Just kidding. No, just kidding. This was one to get it right, and that's how it should be. 10-6 Mount Zion. Now I think we're ready. Brandon Rhodes, punt formation. Zone 25.
Coming after him.
Whoa, they did come after him. Good punt.
Great punt.
Fair catch called for by Gregory. Fielded cleanly there at the 25. So 1st and 10 to Rochester. They've got, 2 timeouts left here in the first half. See how Derek Leonard plays it. You know they're going to try to score.
No,
why not?
absolutely.
They always do.
They're not going to take their foot off the gas here.
You talk about a lot of momentum shifts in this game already. From the penalties, the big plays.
Big plays have really been the story.
Wow. See who comes in at quarterback for the Rockets. 53 seconds left.
That's Tanner Beal.
Tanner Beal's in, number 9. Empty backfield. Trying to draw the Rockets off, maybe, and maybe. Okay. Back to throw, steps up, Beal in trouble, down, sacked. The 20-yard line. The Braves defense.
Becker and Anderson they're the two on the Mount Zion side that have been very quick off the edge. J.C. Anderson makes him step up, and then Calvin Becker, number 14, brings down Beal.
30 seconds, 2nd and 14 here. Beal fires it left. Complete. Not much there. Stays in bounds. Not much there for the Swaney and the Rockets. And time, let's see if they just get another playoff here. Or let time expire, run out here in the second quarter. On 3rd and 12. You try a long pass if you get the playoff even. And they do not. All right. So we are at halftime here at Mount Zion. What a half it has been. 10-6 Mount Zion. The home team leads the Rochester Rockets to Class 4A teams. And we're going to hear from the Braves head coach in just a moment as the teams head to the locker rooms, Adam. And the great news for us is we got another half of football to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great first half. A few more penalties than I would have thought there would have been in a game like this, but you know, two high-powered teams and two teams again early in the season, so it'll be interesting to see what adjustments both coaches come up with. Almost had a few turnovers too, but it's been a defensive battle.
Boy, it really has. And then, like we said, the big plays and a little bit of everything tonight.
Yeah, we've had a little bit of everything.
Geez, incredible. So right now I think we're going to send it to Spencer Davis. All right, Spencer, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I've got Coach Etherton with me. Coach, what was the explanation you got there? There's a lot of confusion right here.
It hit the ground, so it was an incomplete pass. I think they're complaining because it was behind line of scrimmage, was a screen. So it was a screen behind line of scrimmage, so it was an incomplete pass. 4th down, here we go.
All right, well, Coach, you're up 4 at the half. Again, we knew this was going to be a really good game. How are you feeling here at halftime? What went right?
Yeah, we have 10 points, they have 6, so that went right. Other than that, they're really good. We just got to keep playing football. This is a heck of a football game, which is what it should be, and two really good football teams that are really well coached. So, we'll see what happens in the second half.
All right, appreciate it, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, back up to you.
All right, thanks, Spencer. Thanks, Coach Etherton. Got a good one here, 10-6. Mount Zion at the half. Look at the fans. It's great. Hey, the Sangamon County Department, the Public Health Halftime Report is coming up next. Stay tuned. You're watching the Sangamon County Department of Public Health Halftime Report on Friday Night Showdown. Earlier today, SEFQ presented Mount Zion High School with a $500 donation to say thank you for hosting tonight's Friday Night Showdown matchup. SEFQ will make a $500 donation to each Friday Night Showdown host school throughout the season for use for the general fund. SEFQ is proud to support our communities, our schools, and our students with Friday Night Showdown. Thanks to SEFQ and thanks to Mount Zion High School for hosting tonight's Friday Night Showdown game. And you're watching the Sangamon County Department of Public Health Halftime Report on Friday Night Showdown. Back with more from Mount Zion in a minute. Halftime report on Friday Night Showdown. And I want to let you know that throughout this Friday Night Showdown season, the law offices of Frederick W. Nestler and Associates will recognize an exceptional senior student athlete from each participating school with a plaque presentation. This week's law offices of Frederick W. Nestler and Associates scholar athletes from Mount Zion High School, Ella Fink. Ella is a senior in Mount Zion with a 4.48 grade point average and plans to continue her education at Southeast Missouri State. A standout athlete, she's earned multiple honors in softball while also being active in school clubs and organizations. Ella gives back by tutoring kindergartners and volunteers at youth sport camps. And from Rochester High School, Tanner Beal. Tanner is an outstanding student athlete with a 4.62 grade point average and is a member of the National Honor Society. A 4-year varsity starter in both basketball and football, he earned first-team all-conference honors in football in 2024 and has been recognized as an all-academic conference athlete. These students are also eligible to win a $5,000 scholarship to be presented at the end of the season, courtesy of the law offices of Frederick W. Nestler and Associates. They are proud to support and encourage exceptional student athletes across Central Illinois. Congratulations to both of this week's Scholar Athletes. From Mount Zion, Ella Fink, and from Rochester, Tanner Beal. All right, and right now we're going to go check in with Spencer Davis. Spencer?
Thanks, guys. I'm standing by with a couple of members from our host schools over here, and we're going to start with our host, Diane Durbin. And talk to me a little bit about these High Five Fridays. I understand there's a special event here in Mount Zion.
Yes, High Five Fridays, it's a great opportunity for our athletes. Every Friday I take them to the grade school here in Mount Zion and McGoy Elementary. They high five, greet the students, and just to see the smile on those elementary and grade school students, it's amazing, and it's great leadership for our athletes. And those students look up to them, they're role models, so it's a wonderful program that we are doing here at Mount Zion.
Fantastic. And then over to Rochester, Mr. Bedoris, I understand you're athletic director, so you've overseen some of these new renovations happening out at your fields. Talk to me about how those are going.
Yeah, so we're about done now. Played our first home game on the new turf last week. It was a great event. We had alumni back for a 30th anniversary celebration. Got a new track to go with it, which is nice. And then last spring we redid the soccer field too. So a lot of renovations going on. Also on the academic side, the new science wing too. So touching athletics and academics with the renovations.
Well, that's the goal always. And guys, just talk to me a little bit about, we're on TV. That's pretty fun. How excited were the school and the communities?
Oh, extremely excited. What a fun atmosphere to play in. The student sections are loud, and it's just a fun, exciting atmosphere for week 2.
The same goes to you.
Yeah, it's great for the kids, It's always special, especially in week 2, like Diane said, being on TV and playing a quality opponent. Probably have a good game all the way down to the wire tonight. So,
yeah, it's a close one for now. Guys, thank you so much for your time. Paul, Adam, back to you.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate that. You're watching the Sangamon County Department of Public Health Halftime Report on Friday Night Showdown. Back with more from Mount Zion in a minute. You're watching the Sangamon County Department of Public Health Halftime Report on Friday Night Showdown. And you know what time it is? It's time for the Game Day Men's Health Back in the Game. Adam, what's it going to take for Rochester to get back in this game? They're behind by only 4, but they're behind.
I think up front on both ways is where they really need to focus to get back in the game. Defensively, keep putting that pressure on Keller Stocks, make it tough for him to stand back there and throw the football. And then offensively, they really need to move this defensive line out of the way. They've had some pressure on Tanner Beals and J.P. Leonard, and then Caden Stout hasn't had much room to run the football, so I do think the offense and defensive line are keys for the Rockets to get back in this game.
And look at this, just their defense really, really solid tonight, Mount Zion.
Yeah, it's really just
stopping Beal and Leonard and the Rocket offense.
It's been the story all game here is just up front. These guys have not messed around and really came to play.
And that's what needs to happen. That's the Game Day Men's Health Back in the Game overview from us. Adam, got some scores to pass along. Glenwood's up big. 41-0.
What was it? Boone, Terry, Missouri?
I believe that's who it was.
I just want to make sure I'm pronouncing it.
And we've got some highlights. Here we go. And there were plenty of them. So here's
the
Stocks.
The touchdown again where they just lost track of Jacob Harvey, and he makes the Rocket backfield pay for it.
What a play that was.
Yeah.
What a play. Great throw, too.
And then
here's an explosive
big run from Caden Stout. Again, he is super fast, but he's so smooth it looks like he's in slow motion. And then Tanner Beal took it in 2 plays later, and then this downfield again to Harvey. He's made some big catches. That was a huge 4th down stop there for Mount Zion to get the ball back deep in Rocket territory.
Wow. Like I said, got another half to go. All right, you're watching the Sangamon County Department of Public Health Halftime Report on Friday Night Showdown. Back with more from Mount Zion in just a minute. Welcome back to Step 2 Friday Night Showdown, presented by Bob Ridings Family Dealerships. Right now, I think we're going to check in with Spencer Davis with head coach Derek Leonard. Spencer.
Hey, thanks, guys. And, Coach, a little bit of confusion there at the end of the half. What was the explanation that you guys got?
Yeah, not much of one. The guy back there called the play, and called it a touchdown. So anyways, they said he passed it. But then they said you can't throw a intentional grounding on a screen, which I don't think is true at all. So, yeah, it was a weird play, and it was a weird play.
So going into halftime, you guys are down by 4. It's a close game. We knew this was going to be a tough game. What did you guys talk about at half? What are you looking to do here in the second?
Yeah, we just got to be better, man. Give them credit. They're playing, man. Their defense is flying around. I think our defense is playing great. Special teams, except for the extra point, has been good. And so, man, I think both sides' defenses are playing good, and our offense has got to be better. And so all around, every player, all 11. And so we just got to be better offensively.
We appreciate your time, Coach.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Guys, back up to you.
Thank you, Spencer. Thanks, Coach Leonard. Appreciate the insight. We're getting ready to start the third quarter here at Mount Zion. A little crisp out here, but it's no complaint. High school football. Any other scores to pass along, Adam?
Yeah, I've got some update. Olympia's up on Riverton 38-14. That's in the second half. Williamsville again up 45-0 on Petersburg Porta. At last check, too, Moreau was up big against Pleasant Plains as well. So a lot of big scores here around the area. New Berlin in a tight one against Auburn, though, 15-6. I believe that one's in the second half too.
Okay. Thank you for the update. And I want to mention, there he is, the winningest coach and high school football coach in the state of Illinois, Ken Leonard there sitting down with his wife Angie, and no doubt talking some high school football, and Ken watching his grandson quarterback, and Brad Leonard's here, and Eric's brother, and I'm sure they're nervous and everything. But great to see Coach Leonard, Ken Leonard here, winningest coach, like we said, all time in the state of Illinois. Third year. He's been third year that he's been trying for a couple years now.
It doesn't seem like he's been out of the game, but he's not really out of the game.
Right,
we both know that. I know he's probably talking maybe adjustments to Angie right there on what the Rockets need to do to get back in this football game. But he's got a great view of what's gone on here tonight, especially on that end of the field where a lot of actions happen.
Yeah, and he's talked to him a few times. He's really enjoying life. He really is. And, get to watch the grandkids and everything else now, so life's good. Great man, great family, Brad, Derek, all of them. So we're in for a good half and another exciting half of football, no doubt, here in Mount Zion. Glad we can bring it to you here on CW23. Like we mentioned, next week we'll take the week off because of the NASCAR Xfinity Series race, which will be exciting. And then back 2 weeks from tonight, Sacred Heart Griffin will host Quincy Notre Dame.
And that'll be a big time CS8 match. Last year Quincy put it on SHG, and that kind of announced their arrival to where they won the CS8 West Division. We'll see what I love going back there to the West Campus and back in the trees a little bit to a nice game at Sacred Heart Griffin.
Rockets will kick off, Mount Zion to receive here the second half. And we are just about set. And there's the staff carpet kickoff.
Oh, out of bounds.
Out of bounds. So, and let's go down to Spencer Davis for the second half. Brant, Professional Agriculture, field conditions. Spencer?
Thanks, guys. And when we kind of started this game, there was a little bit of wind moving across the field, but we're not seeing that anymore. It's really still down here. So maybe no more, mixed extra points or anything like that. But the field itself is still great. We haven't had any rain. The turf is a little sticky right now. I don't know if that's a humidity thing, but I can't imagine it's going to affect these players too much. Guys, back up to you.
All right. Thank you, Spencer.
Yeah, it's brisk. I had to put my jacket on. You're brave in the elements.
I am for now. And the ball is at the 35-yard line because it was kicked out of bounds. So the Braves start 1st and 10 from their own 35 here in the third quarter. Great view of the field. Great shots tonight by our crew. Thank you.
Let's see what adjustments Mount Zion made at the half. I know Coach Etherton was happy with what the scoreboard said, but he knew they needed to make some changes.
On first down, Bullhorse. Nothing doing. Rockets right there. A couple of Rockets in on that one.
Number 41, Parker Seifert from his linebacking position. Again, right, same story as the first half so far. As the Rochester Rocket defense has spent a lot of time in the backfield of the Braves on these run plays.
2nd and 12. Loss of a couple for the Braves. Back to throw. Stocks. Rolling right. Looking. Fires it. Complete to Anderson. That's a good catch there. Why should I be surprised he caught that?
No, and then we got a hold, but we also got a hold on the Mount Zion offensive line.
So that'll come back.
I thought he caught it too, but it is going to be a hold anyways. Yeah.
Stocks is pretty shifty. He can get out of that pocket. So it'll be second and long for Mount Zion. Just underway in the third quarter. Second and 22 now. Braves on their own 28-yard line. Stocks takes his time. Might be changing the play. Stocks has it. Fires it. Anderson. Complete. Big catch there. The big guy with the big catch.
That's a great throw and catch by both Keller Stocks and J.C. Anderson. So they've got J.C. Anderson in a bracket, which means they're going to have a guy underneath and over top. Coach Beaker is going to have to talk to number 6, Eli Cox. He's got to get over there quicker, or he's just going to drop that ball in the bucket every time to 18.
21-yard pickup, 3rd and 1 for Mount Zion. And nobody else is going to catch that ball in that case, the way that was thrown. And that's what you want to do.
And great throw by Stocks. He's got a small window to put that football in, and he dropped it right in there.
3rd and 1. Full horse to motion.
Bad snap.
Rockets are there. And number 88 once again. Wow. What a big night Rochester defense Connor Broughton's having.
High snap, and I believe that was going to be a called run for Stocks anyway, but he couldn't bring it down, and Connor Broughton's right there.
What a difference, a big play that is, because that makes a big difference, not getting the first down. 4th and 6, you're forcing Mount Zion to punt. Makes it 4th and 6 here from their own 40.
Good kick. That's going to get a good bounce.
It does. The Rockets let it go, and it does take a brave bounce all the way to the 14-yard line. So that's where Rochester will start this drive in the third quarter. And right now, hey, it's time for the Smart Local 218 Fan Cam. Here we go. The Smart Local 218 Fan Cam. Plenty of smiles tonight. A lot of cheering. There you go. 10-6. Some people might turn on the game and say, hey, what low-scoring game, but it's been a good one.
I had after we gave those score predictions to Sammy, I had a feeling, and I almost texted back to lower it, but I knew it was going to be a defensive battle.
J.P. Leonard hands off to Caden Stout.
Didn't get much. Got about maybe 3 there, depending on where they put that ball down. Rochester has done a better job out of the both teams to be able to run the football.
2nd and 8. Leonard back to throw. Fires it. Complete. Still in bounds, now out of bounds. See where they spot it where he got out of bounds. Tristan Stanton, the reception there.
Great throw here by J.P. Leonard. He threw that before Stanton was even looking back at the football. That takes a lot of trust. That's something you develop over the summer.
And that's a Brant Professional Agriculture first down. On first down, Leonard hands off to Stout once again.
A lot of these offensive runs that I've started to notice are away from J.C. Anderson. So maybe that's something in the game plan, or maybe that's something they're setting him up for later in this game.
Stout again on 2nd down. Breaks some tackle, got a first down, still on his feet. Across midfield into Brave territory. And that's the Brant Professional Agriculture first down. And a big gainer there for the Rockets.
Yeah, again, he's not a guy you're going to bring down with simple arm tackles. So great run, and even delivered a blow here at the end. Great job by Caden Stout.
6'3", 185 pounds. Stout, the senior. 1st and 10. Rockets on the Mount Zion 48. Leonard faked it, keeps it. Hit hard, lost a yard, if not a little more on the play.
I think there's a little miscommunication on what that play was.
I wasn't sure if he was going to hand it off. Let's see. Yeah.
I think he was going one way and Stout was stepped to another, so.
Loss of 1, 2nd and 11 for Rochester. Leonard has time, dumps it to Stout.
He's got some
midfield, 45-40. 35 on his feet. Inside the 30 flag. Is it a face mask, Adam? Do you see or
we
no?
might get a hold on the outside there by Cordell Gregory.
Let's see if they bring it back.
I don't know if I would necessarily agree with that. By the long faces, I think it's coming back.
Long faces on the Rochester side,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Holding. Number 10.
Holding. And indeed,
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
That's the call. So that negates the big play there. And a loss of 10 on the
it's
penalty.
A spot, so you're still going to get positive yardage, but not a first down.
So 2nd and 2 for Rockets. Hand off, left side. Tough sledding there at a time for Tristan Stanton. Did he get much?
I don't know. Maybe a yard.
If that.
Short side of the field. Just a jet sweep out there. Had some room, but great pursuit there by the Braves.
Still 3rd and 2.
Heavy package in here for the Rockets.
Stanton has the first down. Breaks through the middle. That's the Brant Professor Agriculture first down. Brant, one of our first down sponsors all season long. And I see a few more people and a few more jackets, Adam. And they're wearing them. So, yes.
On that last run play, he brings in 2 kind of fullback type players in Myron and Maltby, and that brings almost like extra offensive line there for Caden Stout.
On first down from the 31. Leonard hands off to Stout. Left side. Pretty good gain there to about the 22-yard line. Good pickup.
Yeah.
On 2nd down.
Here's the story. Is this Rochester offensive line maybe starting to wear down this Mount Zion Brave defensive line?
There's a handoff to Stout. Look at him. Got some room. Better get him. Still on his feet.
He's on his feet.
And he is in the end zone. Touchdown. That's a SEFCU touchdown for the Rockets. And they take the lead. 12-10.
Caden Stout's not a guy you're going to bring down with just simple one-arm tackle, as we're going to see here on this run. I think he's starting to wear out this Mount Zion defense. Ran through 2 or 3 guys, and he's a tough guy to bring down. You really got to bring the thunder if you want to bring down Caden Stout.
Rockets Cody Strawn, number 81, will attempt the extra point. And that kick is up and good. So the Rockets lead 13-10 with 6:36 to go here in the 3rd quarter in Mount Zion. Wow. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Showdown, presented by Bob Riding's Family of Dealerships. I'm Paul Wappel alongside Adam Anderson, Spencer Davis, the SEFCU Friday Night Showdown crew. This game has lived up to its advanced billing. 6:36 to go. 13-10 Rochester leads Mount Zion. Both teams won their opener last week, looking for win number 2, and whoever gets it tonight is going to earn this one, aren't they?
Absolutely. And again, I think this could be a prequel to a matchup we could see in late November.
And the Braves await the kickoff. The Rockets are ready, and it's a staff carpet kickoff at the 15. 20, 25, 30, got some speed. Better
got
get
some
him.
Room.
Almost out to midfield. How about that for a return? And that'll get the Mount Zion faithful going. Brody Lipa.
I talked about it as a key. All through, you got to win the 3rd phase. And right now, I'd say Mount Zion has done better special teams wise and winning the 3rd phase of this football game. Check out a shot of Lipa here. Made one cut and then took off. Had to have the kicker bring him down.
Fortunate to stop him there.
A great starting field position.
1st and 10, Braves from midfield. Not too shabby at all. That's right, Adam. Stocks at quarterback. He's got Bullhurst behind him. Rocket crowd fired up. Quick screen pass right side. Complete to the 44-yard line of Rochester. Good first down play.
Yeah, absolutely. And I wonder if we'll see more quick screen type passes out to Harvey, Lipa, maybe even number 1, Ricky Jones. It's more like an extended run play since their running game has not been very good here tonight.
Must have got out a lot earlier than I thought. On 2nd down, rolling is Stocks. Fires it across the middle. Got his man Harvey, of course, on his feet. Going to go, and he's going to score. Touchdown. That's a SEPQ touchdown for Mount Zion. The Braves come right back at him.
Yeah, Jacob Harvey, I'm not sure how he's doing it, but that is not a guy you can turn loose in the secondary if you're a Rochester Rocket. Came from the opposite side of the field, and you know Stocks is going to be looking for him, but he had 4 Rockets trying to tail him, and with his speed, you're not going to catch him.
Wow. Mount Zion, let's see, they're going to go for the extra point. Or 2. They will. Looks like they'll attempt the extra point. And they have fireworks here when they score touchdown. So Mount Zion try to make it a 4-point lead. Shoemaker nails a kick, and it is good. So just like that, 17-13, Mount Zion regains the lead. And I want to remind you tonight at 10:15 on ABC, join us for the Friday Night Showdown recap. Scores and highlights from all the important games here in Central Illinois. That's tonight at 10:15 on News Channel 20. Wow, 6:14 to go. This second half started out pretty explosive.
Absolutely. You know, I was watching defensive coordinator Steve Beaker, and he is upset at his defense because he knows that's not a guy you can lose track of on the defensive side of the ball. And especially when you are bringing pressure onto Keller Stocks, you got to make sure you're got everything taken care of on the back end.
I mean, the Rockets have a lot of weapons. We always talk about that. And tonight, they of course they do this year. But boy, you've got Anderson and you've got Harvey. You got to watch them both.
Yeah, and Coach Leonard, and he would know more than anybody. He talked about Jacob Harvey maybe being one of the better receivers in the area that doesn't get talked about enough. So we've seen it here tonight. The type of things that he can do with the football in his hands. He's an exceptional talent.
So the Braves will kick off to the Rockets once again. Gregory back to possibly return a kick. Let's see if they get an opportunity to. And there's a staff carpet kickoff. And no chance to return that. 1st and 10, Rochester from their 20-yard line. Back on offense, the Rockets go. You got to wonder, Adam. I mean, obviously there's a lot of time left, but is this one of those games where even though it's not high scoring, the last team with the ball might win it?
Could very well be. And the run game at Mount Zion hasn't worked, but hey, it hasn't needed to so far. So if they keep popping these big plays, but I do start to think about J.C. Anderson's playing on the outside and defensive end. Is this running game from the Rockets going to start to wear him down a little bit?
Hand off to Stout. Ball's loose, but was he down? Was he down?
He was down.
Wait a minute. I think yes.
That ball was definitely down.
He's definitely down. So
he took a hard tumble there too, and
close to a first down. But let's see here.
Take a look at this. Yeah, it came out. It was starting to move, but it came out as he was on the ground, and he took a hard fall. But good to see that he's back up.
We do have a Brave down on the field.
Down.
Here with 6:01 left in the third quarter. Anything surprise you tonight so far, Adam?
I do think the pressure that both of these defensive teams have gotten on both quarterbacks, actually.
We've got another angle on the replay here. Let's see if we can see.
So the ball's starting to move here.
Almost a
but yeah, it almost was a fumble. But
the bang plays. Let's see here.
The ball's moving, right? But the ball's kind of loose. It's again bang right there. But I think they made the right call.
And Friday Night Showdown is available streaming live on newschannel20.com and on News Channel 20's Facebook page. You can also find a link to complete game videos from this season on newschannel20.com. Oh, what a beautiful night. 6:01 left here in the third quarter. Ball on 30-yard line, their own 30. Leonard pitches it to Gregory. Left side, trying to find some room. Gets maybe 3 on the play. Ran a lot to get just about 3.
I was just going to say that.
Cornell Gregory.
A lot of running for 3.5, 4 yards. Again, they're trying to get some room with that misdirection, but great job by this Mount Zion Brave defense. They're flying around and finding the football early.
2nd and 6 for Rochester. Stout next to J.P. Leonard, the junior quarterback. Stout gets it left side. He's got a little bit of room. Got a hole. Better get him. He can run. He can run. Watch him. He got a first down. Well into Mount Zion territory, and that's a Brant Professional Agriculture first down.
He's getting up a little slow. I hope Caden Stout's okay, but
number 53 on the offense.
Oh, we got a hold in
there. It'll be a 10-yard penalty.
I did not see that come in. He might just show an elusive cramp here.
Hopefully that's all it is. Obviously, yeah. And the penalty on Rochester will bring this one back.
Got to give a good shout out there to Springfield Clinic trainer Jessica Nika. Does a great job with the Rockets. Also a great lady.
All right. And 17-13. Mount Zion leads. Good to see Caden Stout up on his feet, limping a little bit, but hopefully he's okay. He's been busy tonight.
Yeah, and he's done a great job. The Rockets, I think, definitely will need him as this game goes on.
Great shot of the stadium here in Mount Zion. Great facility. So 2nd and 6 now for Rochester. They trail by 4. Empty backfield for J.P. Leonard. Oh.
They might get a free 5 yards here.
And I think J.P. tried to change the cadence there. Did you see him?
Yeah.
And it worked, if that's indeed it was.
Dead ball. Encroachment. Defense number 71.
You take 5 yards anytime you can get it, right? So make it 2nd and 5 now. Trips right for Rochester. Empty backfield again for J.P. Leonard. Leonard looks. Firing deep left side. Out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Not a catchable ball there, so bring up 3rd and long for the Rockets.
Yeah, Leonard's been long on a lot of throws tonight. I don't know if he's a little too excited back there or if he's seeing something, but he's been deep. Even when he's had some guys open, it's just been over their heads.
3rd and 11 now for the Rockets. Leonard looking. A couple of Mount Zion players had that defended pretty well. Nate Swaney, the intended receiver for Rochester, but
Swaney didn't see the ball. I think as it got on him, he was shocked it was there. So
Braves had a better chance of probably getting that one than the Rockets did on that play. So 4th and 11 on their own 29.
we're
Will
probably
they
going to see a
punt?
punt here, yeah.
Brad Leonard, J.P. Leonard in punt formation. Brad's his dad. Nobody back for the Braves to receive it. Goes out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. That's where Mount Zion will start. 4-point lead. 17-13. 4:36 here in the third quarter. And let's send it down the field for the Grunig Health and Wealth sideline report. Spencer?
Thanks, guys. And when we first started, setting this game up, we talked about it, and you guys especially talked about this being a heavyweight fight. That back and forth, and seeing which team flinches first might be who wins this game or who might lose this game. And right now, these guys are going back and forth because, like we just saw, Caden Stout with that huge touchdown and then the immediate response by Mount Zion. And that was what kind of happened in that first half, where there was the responses and then everything just stopped. So it'll be interesting to see who can pick up the momentum next and close out this game. Back to you.
All right. Thank you very much, Spencer. 1st and 10, Mount Zion. From their own 33. Stocks fires at right side, complete. Out of bounds. Harvey with the reception once again. Positive pickup for the Braves on 1st down.
Yeah, again, just an extended run play there, and get it out to your dynamic playmakers any way you can. Get them the football.
8 starters back this year from last year for Mount Zion on offense, 7 on defense. You can see why they made it to the state championship game. On 2nd and 7, in trouble. Stocks gets rid of it somehow, throws it out of bounds. Rocket fans want grounding.
Yeah, and they're going to get it
flag.
there. Yeah, they're going to get it there.
It was clearly looked pretty clear. He threw it out of bounds. Nobody near that area. Let's see.
Intentional grounding.
There it is. There's the call.
So
the
difference between the high school game and the college and NFL game that most of you at home are used to watching, you can do that, and you can come to the sideline. There doesn't have to be anybody there, and you can throw the ball clearly into the stands if you wanted to. But in the high school game, if you're out of the pocket and you do throw it towards the sideline, somebody's got to be in the vicinity, or it's got to be towards one of your receivers. If not, that's intentional grounding every time.
So that's a big loss there for Mount Zion.
Yeah,
makes it 3rd and 12.
5-yard penalty and loss of down.
From the 31-yard line, their own 31.
J.C. Anderson split out by himself on the far side.
See what the Braves do here. Rockets D wants a stop. Stock steps up, keeps it, trying to find a hole, spins. Good gain there, but not enough for a 1st down.
Yeah,
so 4th down, and
Mount Zion's going to punt.
Long. Looks like the Rocket defense holds here. Did you say a couple heavyweights? Is that what you said earlier?
This is a heavyweight fight.
It is. It's a heavyweight fight.
You got to go punch for punch. At some point, somebody's going to flinch or make a mistake. Hasn't happened yet.
Shoemaker with the punt. Oh, the Rockets going to return it. Nope, they'll let it go. 21-yard line. That's where Rochester will start this offensive drive with 3:37 left in the 3rd quarter. SEFCU Friday Night Showdown is what you're watching here on CW23. Thanks to the crew inside the truck, outside the truck, on the field, in the stands, bringing you all the sights and sounds from Mount Zion High School. JP, there we go. Give him a shout out. Thank you for what you do. Do great work. 1st and 10 for the Rockets from their own 21. Stout next to Leonard. Stout gets it, cuts back. Good move. Thought he might get stopped sooner than he did. Pretty good pickup there on 1st down for the Rockets.
Yeah, great 1st down run here. Just almost like a counter play. Put his foot in the ground and came back the other way. But good tackle there by Jacob Harvey to bring him down.
2nd and 3. Leonard, low snap, gives it to Stout. Goes back through the middle. Gets plenty of room for plenty yardage for the first down. That's a Brant Professional Agriculture first down for Rochester.
Hopefully Caden, he's up limit again. I do think it was a cramp that he had gotten earlier, but he's starting to wear down this Mount Zion defense.
Leonard to throw. Goes long. Incomplete. Intended receiver was pretty far away, Cordell Gregory. Make it 2nd down.
That ball went outside, Gregory went inside, so I'm not sure if there was a little confusion on the route or what there, but JP Leonard has got to get some confidence back. He's overthrown and missed some Rocket receivers here. If he can get some confidence, it could be a good thing for the Rockets.
2nd and 10 for Rochester. Left side, about the 41-yard line. Carry goes to Gregory that time.
Yeah,
that's Corbin Gregory.
Giving Stout a few extra breaks here. He's been playing tough, but they've got other guys they can put back there that can make some special plays.
3rd and 6. Leonard back to throw. Has time. Dumps it to Gregory. Ooh, hit hard. The 43-yard line. Wow.
Huge hit.
Holy cow. Moore.
Number 12.
The senior, 6 pounds.
Take a look at
6 foot, 180 pounds. Every bit of him hit here. Watch this.
Nobody picked him up, and he just, huge blow on Gregory right there.
Rockets going to go for it. 4th and 6 from their own 42. See what they do. Empty backfield for J.P. Leonard.
I think he's going
to punt.
Yeah.
About the 28-yard line, so that's where Mount Zion will take over with a minute 35 left in the 3rd quarter here. And the home team leads 17-13. What a game.
What a game.
What a game. Again, we talked about the huge crowd. I don't think, of course, anybody left. Why would you leave?
But if they did, hopefully they tuned into Friday Night Showdown live here on the CW.
Absolutely. Or streaming live online. That's right. Great shot of the crowd in the press box here at Mount Zion. 1st and 10, Mount Zion from their own 29-yard line. Stocks fires it. Right side complete. Up to the 36-yard line. Harvey once again with another reception. He's just tough to stop.
Yeah, just a simple pitch and catch. I've said it a few times. It's like an extended run there. Get him on the outside. And when you've got number 18, J.C. Henderson as a lead blocker, things can look really good.
2nd and 4 for Mount Zion. From the 35.
Oh, that's going to be a free 5 yards.
Looked like the Rockets jumped, and I think you're right. And indeed, that's what happened. So that's a Brant Professional Agriculture first down. That's the easiest way to get him. Penalty. First and 10, Braves from their own 40-yard line. Bullhurst in the backfield. Stocks looks to throw. Looks left. Rochester. Oh, complete Harvey.
Goodness.
Not going to get him. He's going to score. Touchdown, 60 yards. Thought the Rockets might get the interception. They did not. And that is a SEFQ touchdown and a huge touchdown for those Braves.
Yeah. What a throw there by Stocks. But again, this Rocket defense, you can't lose track of them. And I think Brooks Gavin just didn't play the ball very well. Went right over his head. But great throw and great catch.
23-13 Braves. And Mount Zion will try to add to its lead here with 1:19 to go in the third. Stocks to Harvey. Big play there for the Braves.
Had a double coverage over there. He went by one, and Gavin was back deep, but he did not play that ball very well. Unfortunate error there for the Rockets.
Shoemaker will attempt the extra point for the Braves. And there's the extra point, and it is good. It's 24-13 now. Mount Zion with an 11-point lead here late in the third. And we're going to show you replay, Adam, another angle of this.
Yeah,
last
again,
play, touchdown.
Stocks trusts his guy, puts it down there, and then Gavin just did not play that ball very well and was almost surprised that Jacob Harvey was behind him. But great throw by Stocks. I don't think he had a ton of vision on even where Harvey was, but he was just going to throw that out there and hope for the best.
It sure worked out. Boy, what a combination they have been. 11-point lead. That's a big deficit here for the Rockets, but plenty of time left. Still in the third quarter.
Yeah, plenty of time left in this game, but the Rochester offense has got to start to sustain something and get back in the end zone. They had a great initial drive, got in the end zone, got the lead, and then haven't done much with it in their last two drives.
Corbin Gregory and Cornell Gregory back to what they hope they'll get a chance to return the Shoemaker kickoff here in the third. And there's another staff carpet kickoff. Deep kickoff. No chance to return that. 1st and 10 Rockets from their own 20-yard line. And they need a score. And they need a good drive or and a score, the Rockets do.
Need to definitely get some momentum back on this sideline. It got very quiet after that last touchdown over here on Rochester side.
It sure did. Let's see if Derek Leonard, what he's got in his bag of tricks tonight. 1st and 10, Beal at quarterback. Hands off. And Gregory with the carry that time. Tanner Beal back in at quarterback.
Looks like they're going to maybe speed up this tempo a little bit too.
2nd and 4, we'll call it. Beal to throw. Fires it. A little too much on that. Intended receiver was Cordell Gregory. Beal's got a strong arm there, and he showed it there.
Yeah, absolutely. He had a lot of heat on that one, but got to calm down and get the ball down.
Inside of a minute left in the third. Beal from the gun. Got Corbin Gregory next to him. Beal looks to throw. Looking, got his man. The 37-yard line, completion to Nate Swaney.
Great route there by Swaney to get open, coming to the sideline and get a first down. Just what the Rockets need here.
That's a Brant Professional Agriculture first down, and I think you're exactly right. Just keep the ball moving, get those first downs. On first down, handoff to Corbin Gregory.
And running some more guys in and out. As I'm looking at the Mount Zion defense right here, you can tell the big plan is they don't want to get beat deep over the top. Their safety is about 15 to 18 yards off the football right now. They just don't want to get beat deep with that deep ball.
Beal keeps it. Fooled a few people, I think, that time. Gets out to the 48-yard line.
Coach Leonard's fired up about something. He thought Beal took a late hit there as he was going down.
3rd and 1, and officials timeout.
Yep,
Looks like injured player
down
Braves.
Yep.
So just a couple of seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and short, 3rd and 1 for Rochester. Starting to move the ball, and good to see injured Brave back up, Calvin Becker. So what will the Rockets do here on 3rd and short from their own 48-yard line? You see Derek Leonard. 21st season at Rochester. Hard to believe, isn't it?
Yeah, I can think back to him being a quarterback at Illinois College. I can't believe he's been at Rochester for 21 seasons.
And the Rockets going to let the clock run out here in the 3rd quarter. So we're going to go to the 4th quarter. Mount Zion after 3 leads 24-13. We're going to take a break. Back with more SEFCU Friday Night Showdown from Mount Zion in just a minute. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Showdown, presented by Bob Riding's family of dealerships. Let's get the 4th quarter underway here in Mount Zion. On 3rd and 1, Rochester goes to the air. Got a man, Gregory overthrew him just a little bit. Tanner Beal is upset with himself, just a little too much on that. He had his man Gregory open.
It's kind of been the story of the night here for the Rocket quarterbacks, is they've just been a little long on their pass plays, or a little too out of reach to make these big plays.
4th and 1 from their own 48. Rockets going for it. Got the first down. Is Stout still on his feet. Gets across midfield, and that's plenty of room for the Brant Professional Agriculture first down.
Yeah, great run there by Stout. It's good to see him back in this ball game. I think he's going to be a big key for the Rockets here in this 4th quarter if they want to get back in the game.
On first down, Stout again. Braves saw that coming. Loss of the play, about 4. Still a lot of time left, obviously, and down 2 scores, and need a conversion as well. The Rockets would at this point, but 2nd and 14 now from their 49. Plenty of time for Beal. Looks left, complete.
Did he bring it down?
There's a flag on the play as well.
I do think he caught it. So
Nate Swaney with the catch. See what the flag's all about. It's in the secondary.
It's going to be a hold or a pass interference on one or the other.
Had a lot of penalties tonight, haven't we?
Yeah, have had a lot.
Defensive pass interference
on Mount Zion.
That penalty is
decline it. The
to be
Rockets
first
will,
down.
of course, and that's a Brant Professional Agriculture first down. Here's the replay. Beal.
Yeah, squared his shoulders, delivered a great throw, and great way to hold on to the football. Swaney
pulled that one in.
I think Derek's saying he wants to take it, because I was shocked because they would have had 5 more yards. He's arguing that a first down was called, and that maybe is why they wiped it off. But I was surprised they didn't take the penalty, because it would have been a free 5 more yards.
And that's
okay.
You're not going to get much. You're not going to get anything by Coach Derek Leonard. I'll tell you that.
Especially where yards have been tough to come by here tonight.
You said you remember Derek Leonard at Illinois College. I remember him in high school. I remember him in grade school. I'll tell you about that in a minute. 1st and 10, Rockets from the Braves 31-yard line. And there's Ken Leonard, Derek's dad, Brad's dad. Now, Brad Leonard has, I think, 4 or 5 state championship rings from being assistant coach at Rochester. He'll be glad to tell you about that, and why not? Part of the all in the family, isn't it? It's a great family. And there's Angie, great wife. His first wife, Liz, passed away from cancer. Great, incredible lady. 1st and 10 from the 31. Stout next to Beal. Beal looks, goes back left to Stout.
Throwback
has
screen.
some room. He's got it down the sidelines. Breaks it. He's going to score. He does. It's a FQ touchdown. Caden Stout from 31 yards. Cyclones. Talking about Ken Leonard. The Rockets right back in it, 24-19. You got to believe they're going to go for 2 here.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw assistant coach J.C. Clark running down the sideline, holding up 2 fingers so all the offensive linemen and everybody would know. But great play call by Derek Leonard. A roll left throwback screen, and he had a caravan in front of him, and he just walked right into the end zone.
Big 2-point conversion for the Rockets here. Beal. Got Stout next to him. Beal dumps it. Gregory. Touchdown. 2-point conversion. Sorry. 24-21. And we'll take a break. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Showdown on CW23. Back with more from Mount Zion in just a minute. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Showdown, presented by Bob Riding's family of dealerships. 10:47 to go in the 4th quarter. Fans are fired up. Rockets just made it a 3-point game after the Stout touchdown and the 2-point conversion by Gregory. Cordell Gregory.
Yeah, new life here on the Rochester side. And I don't know if Coach Eric Warren might be, could we see a potential onside or squib kick here? Catch him off guard.
You never know. Rockets are ready. Braves are ready. Everybody's ready. It's a staff carpet kickoff at the 12. Got some room
Lipa
on the right
on the
side. Lipa pushed hard out of bounds. A good return there for the Braves. Gordy Lipa with a nice night.
Yeah, we got.
Is that going to be unsportsmanlike on one of the coaches? That was a late. Let's see.
No.
Horse collar.
I think you're going to get it unsportsmanlike, but if that's on Rochester, I'd be pretty upset if I was Coach Leonard, because they had separated and were pulling them away. Yeah. So I think the one official is telling I think we should pick it up, send them or call it on both.
And officials still discussing it. There's Derek Leonard out there.
Let's see what they're talking about.
Not sportsmanlike. Here. Not sportsmanlike.
They're going to call it both ways.
Are going to offset.
So they're going to offset.
Okay. There it is. Okay. There you have it. 10:40 to go. I tell you what, there's been a lot of yellow in the air tonight.
Yeah.
Those flags have been flying, haven't they? A lot of fireworks. All right.
A lot of excitement.
So, Braves with the ball and a 3-point lead. Stocks fakes the throw, keeps it, better tuck it away. He's hit by a host of Rockets. He does get a few yards on that play.
Yeah, again, he's lucky there. Xander Braves was right in his face, but lucky to get anything after they had were in the backfield early.
2nd and 7 now for Mount Zion. Anderson on the right side. Stocks throws. Got
He's
a man.
open.
And couldn't hang on on to it. He was open and had it in his hands, in and out. Oh, that's a tough one there for Brody Lipa. One of the few things he hasn't done right tonight, but that wasn't an easy play, but not a little higher than I thought.
Yeah.
So tough catch. It would have been a tough catch.
Would have been a tough
to
catch. Keller Stocks caught Eli Cox peeking probably more at Jacob Harvey than he should have. And that's how Lipa was able to get open downfield.
3rd and 7 for the Braves.
Keep an eye on 18 down here closest to us.
18 is J.C. Anderson. Big player, big target. Stocks dumps it across the middle.
It's going to be a tough one, yeah. Rochester read that one all the way.
Thought for a second they might have a chance to pick that one off. So good defense by the Rockets that time. And 4th and 11 now for Mount Zion. Punt situation. We've got a heck of a game here. We do. Mount Zion's had some really, really good punts tonight. Their punt game, their kick game's been very good.
He has definitely done the job here of flipping the field and making it tough. I don't think they've returned any, and he's gotten great bounces like that all night.
He's still going 26-yard line. So, hey, we have to thank Jimmy John's. Love to thank Jimmy John's for providing tonight's meal for the crew. Jimmy John's. Look at that. Look at that. Everybody in the truck. The sandwiches. The food was awesome. The sandwich of sandwiches. Jimmy John's. It was awesome.
It was great.
Oh, I had about 3 or 4 or 5 of those little ones. Oh, my God. The
they're
chips
all
were
gone.
good. Look at that. Oh, God. I didn't eat that many, but hey. No, thanks, Jimmy John's. It was delicious.
I think J.D. Mays there in the back might have took down more sandwiches than he'd like to admit.
I'm glad you said that, not me. J.D. Mays. He's a legend at Channel 20, man. He's awesome. All right, Rockets with the ball. 1st down, handoff to Stout. Stopped pretty quickly there. So real quick, back to Derek Leonard. So when I, way back, 30 years ago, I was a sportscaster at Channel 20. I did these one-on-one challenges. People would write in or call in, say, hey, they challenged me to something they're really good at. Derek Leonard challenged me to a free throw contest, or his dad, Ken, set it up. Derek was in 5th or 6th grade, and he made all these free throws. I think I made a couple. Derek won that one. So Derek's been a winner his whole life. So great guy. All right, 2nd and 9 from the 37. Keeps it himself, does Beal. Runs into some traffic. Hard to bring down, but
got about 2 yards there, so it's going to be 3rd and medium.
And a big 3rd down for the Rockets here. Here's the replay. Third and long. Agree. Staten.
He's going to be close.
Let's see.
Caden Stout. Yep,
Yes.
1st down.
The Brant Professional Agriculture. 1st down. Out. The Rochester Rockets. 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun. Fakes it, Beal does. Throws right, complete. Out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. And that's Tristan Stanton.
Beal took a big hit after he delivered this, but he's technically a runner, so that's okay. But good swing pass out there to Stanton. And got about 7-8 yards on the 1st down play.
7:38 left in the 4th here. Empty backfield. Beal fires it complete again at midfield, just across midfield to Tristan Stanton. Rockets moving once again.
I think Tanner Beal's getting a little bit of confidence underneath him. He's delivering a lot more crisper throws here on this last 2 drives.
Plenty of time on the play clock. Beal looks to the sidelines. He's got Stout next to him. Beal fakes, looking, looks left, fires it 3 Mount Zion defenders there, but nobody was going to catch that one. Incomplete.
And it's a dangerous throw there for Tanner Beal. It was 1-on-3, and I know he trusts Nate Sweeney, but that would have been a tough play to make.
So 2nd down and 10 for Rochester. They trail by 3 here in the 4th. Beal may be trying to catch the Braves off guard. Looks to throw, looking left all the way, goes left, got a man. Ew! Good D by Mount Zion at the last second. It was a good breakup of the play there.
Good throw to Eli Cox. I thought Beal, if he would have left that one to the outside a little bit more, Cox might have had some more room to bring that one down. But
Kellen Bolhurst, 21, with the good defense.
Got his hands in.
Perfect time.
Perfect timing. That's how you play defensive back at a high level.
3rd and 10. Back to throw. Beal looking. Fires across the middle. Complete. 1st down. Grant Professor Agriculture 1st down for the Rochester Rockets. And number 10, Cordell Gregory with the big catch.
That's a big time catch there by Gregory, and that early pressure right here. Beal had Sweeney open coming to the sideline, but he was able to come back. Dangerous throw to May, but great job by Gregory to go up and get it.
Stout on 1st down. Breaks a couple. And he's inside the Griffith Construction red zone. And that is another Brant Professional Agriculture 1st down as well. We've got a lot going on with these Rockets right now.
They're going to get right back up on the ball and go.
I would too. Keep them going. Braves are on their heels. Stout. Right side. Got some room. Inside the 10. About the 7-yard line. Let's see if that's where they mark it.
About the 6, actually.
6.
He got a good spot.
Rockets right back to the line.
They can't get a 1st down without scoring.
On 2nd down, Stout again. Right side, got a hole.
Got some room.
He's still on his feet. Let's wait. Is he in?
Touchdown.
He's in. That's a few touchdown for Rochester. The Rockets take the lead. How about that?
Great run there by Caden Stout. 2nd, 3rd effort to get in the end zone. I looked down. Coach Ken Leonard loved it. He stood up. He was happy about it. He's fired up for these Rockets and his son Derek. Rochester back in this game.
And the lead. Big extra point for the Rockets. We got a flag. Cody Strawn is
encroachment.
kick on the play. Half the distance, right?
Yeah,
so
it'll move it up
a little closer.
About a yard.
So you got a 3-point game. Obviously, a 4-point game lead would be huge, Adam, at this point. And they explaining the
I think call to Coach Leonard wants it on the kickoff, but if that technically happens before the play,
let's see if that's. .6:33 to go. Rockets just scored. And we're awaiting the extra point attempt. Cody Strawn, the sophomore, will attempt the extra point. I think we're ready. There it is. It is up and it is good. 28-24, and those Rockets are excited now, those fans. They've got the lead.
Yeah, this sideline's a lot happier than it was about a quarter ago.
And tonight at 10:15 on ABC, join us for the Friday Night Showdown recap. Scores and highlights from all the important games here in Central Illinois. That's tonight at 10:15 on News Channel 20. Be sure to tune in. So We are 6:33 to go in the game here. And what a game, Adam. What a game.
What a game we got here. It's got a lot of people.
28-24 Rockets. Everybody's excited.
Everybody's locked in now, but
so there's a lot going on here. 28-24 Rochester. See some smoke, something's burning over here in the air.
We're not sure what's going on.
Hopefully everything's all right. I think it is. Is it really? Is it?
All right.
I said it's our generator. Hopefully it's not. If you lose a picture or audio all of a sudden, we'll know what happened, Adam. We'll do the best we can. All right. 6:33 to go. What a game. What a game.
Again, it's been body blow after body blow here in this heavyweight fight. Let's see how Mount Zion, they've responded well. Every time Rochester's came back, they've immediately come back with a touchdown.
Cody Strawn. The staff carpet kickoff, and it's a squib kick. Bobbled by Mount Zion, and they safely, wisely just fall on the play, the ball.
Coach Etherton's not going to be happy about that. You know, they've had great returns, and as that ball bounces through there, you have to play that almost like you're in baseball. And it bounced through a few of his guys, and Lipa had a fall on that before something disastrous happened.
A ton of time left, Adam. 6.5 minutes. Mount Zion.
Quick strike offenses, too. It's been big plays for Mount Zion. They've only really had the one sustained drive where they got in the end zone.
Wonder if they'll play conservative here or not. Let's see how they do. On 1st and 10, empty backfield. Not now. Handoff. It works. Pretty good pickup there on 1st down by Jacob Harvey, who can do it all.
Yeah, again, you just got to come up with creative ways to get him the football. And whether it's running or throwing, they'll do what they got to do. But great little motion and handoff to Harvey to get about 5 yards.
2nd and 5 now for Mount Zion from their own 22. Stocks throws, got his man J.C. Anderson. Got the 1st down, and then some. Brant Professional Agriculture 1st down for the Braves.
Great throw and catch there by Stocks to Anderson. That was a fastball there. And that play action didn't do much, but it did enough to hold those linebackers where he could drop that ball in behind them to Anderson.
1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. 5.5 to go. Stocks throws it quickly to Harvey. Has it on his feet. Goes out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Pick up about 6, maybe 7 on that play.
Again, just an extended run play out to Harvey. Gregory almost made a play on that football, but just got it right out of reach. That left all that room for him to turn it into a big game.
2nd and 3 for the Braves. Stocks looking. Fires it across the middle into traffic. Incomplete. Would have been a tough catch for Harvey. Surrounded by some Rockets here. He fired that ball.
You know, Keller Stocks has made a lot of great decisions tonight. I don't really think that was one of them. When you're rolling one way, all your coaches are going to tell you throwing it back across the field is dangerous. And that was a good show of why right there. He had 3 guys kind of surrounded Harvey.
Rocket defense says, hey, come on, fans, fire us up. And they are ready to go here on 3rd and 3.
We're going to get
let's see. Spot the ball.
The ball is not spotted. They tried to move it up a little bit. Great catch by the officiating crew, though.
Yeah, definitely. So it's still 3rd and 3. No change on that. From the 41. Stocks. Fires it. Oh,
yeah,
flag all the way on the Rockets.
Yeah.
You can see it a mile away.
Yep. I can see it from here.
Oh, my goodness.
Nothing against Cornell Gregory,
number 24.
But Lipa had him beat off the line of scrimmage. And I know there was some hand fighting, but he had a big hold of the jersey right there.
Derek's really not happy. Coach Leonard is not happy at all.
JD!
They're talking to him right now, but...
PI. 15 yards from the previous spot.
Yeah, it's a 15-yard penalty, so that'll be a 15 yards and a first down for the Braves.
So Brant, professor head coach, a first down. 5:13 to go. Braves trail by 4.
You know, it seems like what's happened here tonight is Rochester gets Mount Zion in a 3rd down, and then a penalties come up every time.
Docks goes deep down the sidelines. Too much. Gregory out of bounds. Well, they went for it there on the first down. Why not catch them? Catch the Rockets off guard, maybe.
And that ball was going to Harvey or out of bounds.
Or nobody else, and it went out of bounds.
I don't know if he would have been able to catch that anyways.
Quick shout out, Xander Bridge, the senior defensive lineman, number 8, son of Steve Bridge, the longtime former Channel 20 sportscaster, and now with WCBS Radio and does agriculture reports and news. Does a great job. And that's Steve's son. He's right
10 feet behind us. Yeah.
Doing the game tonight on the radio with Chris McLeod. They do an awesome job. All right. 2nd and 10 from the 44. The crowd is loud here. It's a big one. Back to throw is Stocks again. Looking, fires
that ball's
it
gonna
deep.
Float.
It's up in the air. No flag that time, and the Rockets had a chance for it, but now you've got 3rd and 10 for Mount Zion. You surprised that they went for that?
No, I think it was a good call. It was, again, one-on-one with Lipa over there on Gregory. Nate Sweeney did come over late and help. The problem with the throw was that ball hung up really, really a long time from Keller Stocks. Put a lot of air underneath it, kind of wobbled a little bit. That could have been very dangerous.
5 minutes left in this ball game. 2nd down and 10. Stocks. Stop. The 45-yard line. He tucked it away pretty quickly, and not much there. In fact, nothing there.
Yeah. And I think they are going to punt it and try to pin them deep and hopefully get the ball back, which I completely agree with the decision. There's a lot of game left.
And both teams with three timeouts at this point.
The issue
only down 4
that Mount Zion still has is their run game has been non-existent here tonight, which is allowing the Rochester defensive line to just pin their ears back and know that it is going to be a pass play.
Nate Sweeney back. Good
Great
punt.
Wow.
Takes maybe a little bit of a rocket bounce there, but all right. Rochester 4:09 left in the 4th.
Braxton
Lead
Rhodes,
by 4.
the punter here for Mount Zion. He's done an incredible job of flipping the field. The Rhodes and then Shoemaker, the kicker, have been great for Mount Zion tonight.
28-24. It really doesn't get any better than this.
No.
Friday night high school football, back and forth. 2 great games, 2 weeks in a row, Adam. We're off to a heck of a start.
Heck of a start. That we're going to need a break. My blood pressure is going to have to go down before we could do Quincy, Notre Dame, and Sacred Heart Griffin.
This is awesome. This is great. All right. Let's send it down to the field for the Gruning Health and Wealth Sideline Report with Spencer Davis. Spencer?
Thanks, guys. And you can definitely feel it at the field level. There are people nervous down here. You can feel it on both sidelines. As again, Rochester knows they need a couple first downs to ice this one, and Mount Zion knows they have to get the ball back. It's really tense down here. But for now, back up to you.
Thanks, Spencer. Well said. And there is a timeout right there, right away by the Braves as Caden Stout carries the ball there on first down, and that is a Woods Basement Systems timeout. And we're going to take a timeout right now. We'll be back with more from Mount Zion in just a minute. Oh, we're staying here. I apologize. I was too excited. Woods Basement System timeout. Thank you to Woods Basement Systems. And 3:57 to go, Adam. Mount Zion now with 2 timeouts left. Rochester with 3. So, all right, we'll take a quick break here.
Your home is where you feel happy, safe, and secure. With foundation problems, worrying is natural. Fixing it is crucial. Call Woods, the all things basementy experts, and fix it forever.
All right. 3:57 to go. 2nd and 8. Rochester with the ball. 4-point lead. Rochester number 2 in 4A. Mount Zion number 3. It can't get any better than that.
No, absolutely not. And I think in this drive right here, you got to tell Caden Stout you need to have 2 hands on that ball when you're making contact, because they're going to come after it. And we got a new quarterback, J.P. Leonard,
back in. On 2nd and 8.
Don't be surprised if maybe you see him keep it here on one of these.
Stout, left side.
Got to
stay in bounds. Did he get?
No, he did step out of bounds, though.
Boy, some of the folks on the Rochester sideline wonder if he did step out. He must have. So, couldn't quite tell. We were blocked a little bit. So, stops the clock. But that is a Brant Professional Agriculture first down. So, a new set of downs for Rochester. Leonard hands off to Stout. Left side. Got some big room there. Enough for another Brant Professional Agriculture first down. And I'd be stunned if the Rockets go to the air. But then with Derek Leonard, you never know. But 1st and 10 now from their own 46-yard line.
Clock stops till the chains are set.
Braves, like we said, with 2 timeouts remaining.
He hasn't wound it yet. Coach Leonard is fired up. Yeah. Now you need to get he wants the clock started, or he wants the play clock reset.
And the official's telling Derek to get back to the sideline.
Now the clock stops until the chains are set, but the clock didn't restart for about 10-15 seconds.
So they're discussing it. We might be here till 10:30 or 11, but that's all right, Adam. It's worth every minute. This is good stuff. This is really good.
What I think they're talking about, I guess, is did somebody wave it dead and then nobody wound it? Because you got the clock operator has to go off the signals of the officials, and if nobody made a big winding motion to restart the clock, then that's not on them. It is on the officiating crew, and that might be what we're talking about here. I'm not real sure what is kind of taking so long either. Again, we're early in the year here.
Only week 2 of a 9-week season, regular season. Now they're going to tell Coach Leonard what the deal is. There's the clock. Now the clock's at 3:25. It's first and 10 for the Rockets. So we've got a new fresh set of downs. Now the clock's going to run, and let's 20 seconds on the play clock. They're going to take their time, I would think. Here, try to draw the Braves offside, maybe. I would think they'd milk that clock every second they can. 4 on the play clock. J.P. Leonard hands off to Stout. Look at him go. Look at him go. 6 yards, 7, 8 yards on that one. Clock will continue to run unless the Braves call a timeout. And looks like they're going to save it still. Stout has done really well here, especially in the second half.
Absolutely. He's been the difference maker in the second half for the Rockets.
15 on the play clock. 2:24 and winding down on the game clock. 2nd and 2. One more first down could be the difference here. Stout again. First down and more. And those Rockets keep pounding it on the ground. To Brant, Professor Agriculture, first down. You got to call a timeout now, don't you?
Yeah, I think at this point you're going to, if you're Coach Etherton, you're going to start thinking about burning the timeouts.
Reset the change. Clock runs. 1st and 10 from the Braves. 37-yard line. Most important thing now, right now, Mount Zion's battling, of course, is that clock. J.P. Leonard, a quarterback, gives to Stout, left side, looking for some room, has it. Another good carry, a big carry. There's one. So the Braves will have one timeout remaining here with 1:36 to go. To Woods Basement Systems timeout. I want to thank Woods Basement Systems. And Adam will have the SFQ Champions Friday Night Showdown trophy presentation after the game. That's a heck of a trophy. And we'll also have a player of the game. How we're going to pick one of those, I don't know, but we'll have to.
Yeah, well,
a lot of candidates tonight on both sides.
On both sides, it's been unbelievable football game. It was as advertised here tonight. Of a big heavyweight matchup.
Yes. Both teams trying to go the distance here, so to speak. So one timeout. The Braves can stop the clock one more time. It's 2nd and 3. So Adam, I guess in theory, if you stop the Rockets 2nd, 3rd, and on 4th down, you can stop the clock once. Maybe you get the ball back with a few seconds, but maybe not much.
Not
if you
much
do get
left
it. If you
at
do,
this point, if you do get it back, you're going to hope that maybe a Rocket steps out of bounds, or hopefully a ball wouldn't pop loose. But you're not going to have a ton of time left.
Nope.
If you're Coach Etherton and the Mount Zion Braves.
Let's see. 1:36 left. Leonard, no surprise there.
He's got to stop. That is the
trying
worst
to hold
thing
the ball.
that could happen. Oh, they're going to maybe call a late hit. But if you're
Stout,
if you're Caden Stout, you got to know that. I love the effort. You just got to fall down.
But
personal foul. Late hit on number 5.
On Mount Zion.
Late hit.
Killer.
That'll almost effectively end this football game.
Barring a miracle, a turnover, and a miracle. At least for the Braves' sake. Wow. Went out of bounds, but you hit him late.
You hit him late, and Coach Etherton's not happy about it.
No.
And I completely understand why he would be upset right now, because it's a bang play right there.
Rockets take a knee. Mount Zion can stop the clock one more time. I wonder if they will, but
now what do we?
There might be some talk.
Emotions are running high right now. You just got to calm down.
No doubt.
I do expect both of these teams to play deep into November.
Yes. So let's see. It's got to be an
it's got to be an unsportsmanlike
conduct. So let's see. 1:20 left. Rochester with the ball and the lead. It's been a back and forth game the entire night, and the officials mark it off. The yardage really doesn't matter at this point, but it's a Brant Professional Agriculture first down. And Rockets will no doubt take a knee once, maybe twice. What a game. What a ball game. First and goal from the 8. Rockets are going to let that clock run.
Yep.
They can let it go another 20 seconds, maybe one more play after this. What a game. What a game. Lived up to the hype, like we said, and that's what high school football is all about. Runner takes a knee.
Yep,
they don't have to run another play. I think they're going to just let it run out. Great game. Two tough teams. What a game. What a night. Wow.
I don't think this is the last time we see these teams play each other this year.
I think you're right.
But two really great teams. I know there's no moral victories in my book. But Coach Heatherton can't be, super upset with how his team played. They played very, very well here tonight against a really good Rochester team, and I think Mount Zion's still probably the second or third best team in 4A in the state of Illinois.
We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back, though, with the presentation of the trophy, Champions Trophy, and the player of the game. Stay with us. Welcome back to CEFCU Friday Night Showdown, presented by Bob Riding's Family of Dealerships. Week 2 is in the books. Rochester beats Mount Zion 28-24. What a great game. And we have a couple things. This is tonight's freaky fast play of the game, brought to you by Jimmy John's. And here it is. Watch this. What a play. Who is it?
Number 25, Caden Stout. This was early in the first half. He went freaky fast down the sideline and almost took this one for 6. That is your freaky fast play of the game.
Brought to you by Jimmy John's. All right. And we're going to have the CEFCU Friday Night Showdown Champions Trophy in just a moment. We'll be giving that, Senator Davis will, to the Rochester Rocket staff. And we have tonight's player of the game, brought to you by the Orthopedic Center of Illinois, and it is none other than from the Rochester Rockets. Just saw him a minute ago.
Yep,
less than a minute ago.
25, Caden Stout. He was really the difference maker for the Rockets offensively. He put this game away. Had a great offensive night. Battled, I believe, some cramps there early in the second half, but came out and really did a great job running the football.
Especially in the second half,
Yeah.
He was just solid. He came through when the Rockets needed him, and it was a heavyweight fight. We said that a ton of times, but Caden Stout of Rochester is your Orthopedic Center of Illinois player of the game, and certainly well deserved.
Yeah, absolutely.
Congratulations to Caden Stout. All right. And last but not least, we're going to have the Champions Trophy presentation. I know that's coming, right? It's coming.
It's coming.
And Rochester Rockets, there they are. They're big victory tonight. They moved to 2-0, and Mount Zion falls to 1-1 on the season. And we're gonna get Coach Leonard and the Rockets. They're excited. We're gonna get them because we got to give them that trophy. Spencer's got to give them that trophy. That's part of the deal.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a little after 10, but it's you get that trophy. Bragging rights, and that's a heck of a trophy too. So, Adam, you think, I don't know, if Rochester maybe stays the same in the poll, depends if the team above them, number 1, loses, but Mount Zion, maybe they fall a little bit, but not a lot, right?
Yeah,
you're playing on second-ranked team in the state.
Second and third-ranked team. I could see them maybe dropping to 5. In the AP rankings, if you ask any coach, they don't mean a whole lot right now. It's something to look at. It's something to talk about. But in real time, these coaches don't care until it comes to late October, and you can see what kind of playoff ranking you're going to get, because that's all that really matters. But it is it'll be interesting to see.
It's fun, like you said, it's fun for the media to talk about, because it's fun for the schools. It's publicity and promotion, and it adds excitement and so forth. But yeah, at this point of the season, and there we go. We're going to grab Derek Leonard. What a night!
Rockets haven't been on Showdown in a while, so they were unsure on what to do.
He's usually a little hoarse after these games,
I'm sure tonight he's going to be pretty worn out, and I know he's probably got some JFL to go watch tomorrow morning with his youngest.
So here we go. We're going to throw it down to Spencer Davis, and here we go. Spencer, take it away.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Standing by with Coach Leonard and Caden Stout. You're the player of the game. Congratulations. First, Coach, start with you. You guys were down at the half. Obviously a huge win here on the road. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, it's a big win, man. And they were in the state championship game, I said, on the road, and again with a young team. I was just so happy for our guys and everybody, man. And in the second half it was much better. Defensively played great, but we got to play better football. But give them credit. Coach Etherton does a good job. They were physical. They got after us early on, and but I give our kids credit.
Caden, you got banged up earlier on in the game and came back out and obviously scored the touchdown that sealed it up for you. What goes through your head throughout a game like that?
It's just, I think we just got to keep pushing forward. I mean, we all get bumps and bruises. We all slow down. We lose momentum, but we just got to keep pushing forward. It was a rough first half for us. We had small mistakes, but we just got to keep working, and it was a good way to close it out. I'm proud of these boys.
All right, well, one more thing for you guys before you hit the road. There you go. Enjoy the win.
The Rochester Rockets get the SEPQ Friday Night Showdown Champions Trophy. Congratulations, 28-24 victory. And Caden Stout, the player of the game. So, Adam, in 2 weeks, we'll take a break next week because of the NASCAR Xfinity Series race. 2 weeks, SEPQ Friday Night Showdown, presented by Bob Ridings. Family of Dealerships brings you week 4. We'll be in Springfield as the Sacred Heart Griffin Cyclones take on the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders. That's in 2 weeks, Friday, September 19th. Right here on CW23. Thank you for watching and listening and checking it out. Thanks to the crew. Adam, it's been a lot of fun, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, couldn't have asked for 2 better ball games to start off the year with Friday Night Showdown. Excited to get back in week 4.
Thanks to the great men and women bringing you all the stats and pictures and everything tonight. What a night. What a night. Great game. Love high school football.